going on. I'm just now getting in the house or whatever. Shout out to everybody. I went out of the town last night, hanging out a little bit or whatever. Late too. Y'all give me a second. I'm unraveling this cord so I can charge my phone while I'm talking to y'all. Y'all give me 2 seconds. I want to talk to y'all about an interesting conversation I had this morning that was fun as hell. Like, all right, so I'm gonna start it off right here, so it'd be at least be interesting, right? Because the shit wasn't interesting, but I'm gonna try to make it interesting. So give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna tell you about the story because this is crazy. Like what people are doing now. This I ended up at 5:30 this morning arguing with somebody over cash apps that I'm not even asking for, and they had the audacity. Check this out. They told me, well, if you stop talking about Umar or Diddy, you would get some cash apps. I said, what? Motherfucker said, if I stop talking about, I said, what is this, a gestapo or some shit like that? Like, it is crazy what's going on out here. And so I had to just have a conversation about that just real quick. Like the fact that, listen, there was all kinds of people that were saying whatever they had to say about Puff, right? And then like shit came out the ladder of what they were saying, you know? And still, who say, you know what I mean? He might get, you know, whatever amount of time. I don't know. Only the judge knows that. But what I will say is this. There's a litany of different people right now that's on this app that are like co-conspiring with people or whatever. And I saw it with Umar, like the chat about him. You know, now I'm seeing it now recently, now even more so with the chat about, you know, Diddy and many others. But they all got one thing in common. They're all black men. And like when people pile in on them, they go harder in on them than, you know, like, I don't know, man. Give me a second. I'm going to share this, get some people in here that's interesting, but I feel there's like a Gestapo or something going on. And it's between like this FBA crowd that's trying to force people to be whoever they want to. Like when you try to force people to come into your lineage and tell them, yo, listen, you know, that's the same thing the Gestapo did, the Nazis did. It really is. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm thinking other people are seeing it that way too. But for somebody to come to my page, and they wasn't trolling, they were dead serious. That's the whole thing. They were dead serious. And this is like 5-something in the morning. And I guess they must have seen me like, because they were in a chain of different, it was a video I got. I ain't gonna say what video it is, but it's a video that I got that's up. And it's got a lot of views. So they were in a chain of that. So they probably, hey, what's going on? They probably had seen me comment back to this person and that prompted them to comment. Irregardless of the fact, like, is this what we're doing now? Like, we're telling people, yo, peace, don't donate to that person. Da, 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 da. You know, like, I just find that just, and I know nobody wants to hear me have a conversation about that, and that's fine, but I just find it just kind of odd that, like, all this energy is put on people of color, but, like, they are going in on Umar right now, and I'm like, yo, I'm sorry to say, people have spent, like, 13 years supporting Umar Johnson. You know what I mean? Now I'm hearing, I checked out Night and Day's page. Shout out to Night and Day. I went over to their page and I found out, because I listened to a video that I hadn't listened to last night. And I think at the time it was like probably like 18 hours back. And so when I listened to the video, I heard the girl in the video and I heard her talking. And she would just divulge things, you know, like over and over and over. This woman, I think her name is Siobhan Stone. She's just repeatedly just regurgitating like the same part of information. And it's getting kind of scary now. Like, all right, shorty, when is it going to end? You had your run. Oh, I'm ready to divulge some more. That's what she said on the show. And that's why I started yelling to. I was like, yo, it seemed like to me shorty running a play. And like today she said something, you know, I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care. I don't care. I can tell you uply and promptly, I don't care. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. You know what I'm saying? And I heard you work with Gov. My family Gov too. You understand what I'm saying? What's up? Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm being respectful about it. Shorty, I don't believe your story all the way, if that is you. I can talk about who the fuck I want to talk about. See, here we go with that Gestapo shit. Stop talking about me on stream. Stop talking about Umar then. If you want motherfuckers to stop talking about you, stop talking about other people. You understand what I'm saying? You chose to get into the game if that's you. You know what I'm saying? You chose to get into the game, but please don't make the mistake and threaten me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You think you cut through, you think you getting the jump because you spark first, that's not going to work with you with me. I can guarantee you it's not going to work with me. So just to introduce you to me, introduce ourselves. My name's Davin Lewis, formerly of Bad Boy Entertainment, still dealing with Bad Boy Entertainment or whatever. And frankly, my dear, I don't fucking believe you. I don't believe that you had that much motherfucking insight on this man and you say you was only around for a couple of months. That doesn't make sense to me. And a lot of other people don't believe it either. So it's not just me. You understand what I'm saying? There's many others that don't believe this woman's story. You've been taunted out and put out as being bitter, mean, evil-spirited, etc., etc. I didn't say these things. Other vloggers have said it. So if they ain't stopped talking about you, why must I? Now, I'm not going to sit here and divulge and rack you into the ground. That's not my style. But when I see a motherfucker lying about some shit or holding back some shit, I got to say something. I'm sorry. This is really Philly business. You know what I'm saying? This is really Philly business. But honestly and truthfully, I just don't believe Shorty's whole spiel. I'm like, you was only around here for 3 months. Umar got, like, respectfully, Shorty, Umar got bitches that's been around here for years. And I don't mean to call him like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, Umar got bitches that's been around here for years. They don't know. How come they don't know as much as you know? Anybody ever ask themselves that? Like, his baby mom don't even know as much as she know. She was only around for 3 months. Then you sound crazy. You was like, yo, I ain't really want to go see him. I ain't really want to fuck with him like that. But I drove out there where he was at anyway to Delaware. Then boom, that shit didn't work out. So I drove out of there and I drove to Miami for the next nigga. Like, Shorty, like, you looking crazy out here. Somebody need to tell you. And you talking about you got a son at home? This ain't a good look. Niggas gonna say, listen, let me tell you how it's gonna go, Shorty. You gonna get a run with the shit, right? Listen to me very carefully. You gonna get a run with this shit, right? If I had to predict, it'll last another 4 days. After about another 4 days, everybody get bored, tired, with them, move on to something else. Please believe that. So what you gonna have is after the fact, after the shit is over, nobody wanna hear talk to you no more, and the surprise level is gone. What they gonna start doing is they gonna start talking about you. I'm trying to tell you, man, you better listen to me. They're going to start talking about you. That's what these motherfuckers do. So you joined in and jumped into the lion's den. You understand what I'm saying? And now you're going to see the repercussions of the shit. I made the same mistake. But let me tell you, Miss Siobhan Stone, if that's your motherfucking name or whatever, bitch, don't ever get yourself involved in shit like this ever again. You understand what I'm saying? Don't ever get yourself involved in shit like that again. Trust me when I tell you. Fall on back. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to tell you, they're going to come after you. And you ain't going to like it. And they ain't going to stop. And you think right now that you can just dip into, like, see, let me tell you. Out of 5 years of being on this platform, one thing I know is I know the temperament of people, especially subscribers. Subscribers are some of the most cunning, cutthroat people they are. Not the content creators, it's the subscribers. You understand? Bro, it's metropolis. You stupid, man. No, but seriously, the subscribers, they're like the poison. You know what I'm saying? So the subscribers, they're encouraged, the bloggers to do the dirt that they do. So that's why you'll see a lot of vloggers. They'll do like little underhand shit or start rumors about people and stuff like that. Like these rumors that they told about with Umar, I've heard these rumors before. Like, yo, he's on coke, he's on drugs, he's on this, he's on that. That Umar, he's terrible. He terrible now? He terrible now? Come on, son. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. He said Lex Luthor. If he went to Gotham, that's what's up. You right, that's what's up, B. That's what's up. Yeah, what's going on, B? Such I'm in Metropolis. That's what's up, man. So let me tell y'all my little pinochle, whatever. Let me share this real quick. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back because I can start right now. So to this morning, it was about 5:30 in the morning. Like I'm literally getting something to eat. I think I got a little breakfast wrap or something like that. I ain't even really eat nothing. So I'm sitting there and I'm like just going through my chats and things like that or whatever. And there's one particular video I got that everybody keeps responding to. So I'm like, I'm going back because it's weird people that responded to it. Some people are leaving like, yokes and jokes and whatever. And then some people are dead serious. And so, the people that are affected by it, the video, they want to talk the most and express how they feel in their good, kind hearts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I really don't care. I really don't, but I'll read your comment anyway. So I read this one comment, and this person, I didn't comment to them, I commented to somebody else, but when you comment to somebody else, sometimes it triggers people to know. It kind of triggers people to know that you commented. Does that make sense? You understand? So We turned around, and I think about in maybe 3 or 4 minutes, this person, I don't know this person, I swear to God to you, they just started going off talking about, yo, you always asking for donations. If you have been to my live, I just got to make this, you know what I mean, make this set and clear. If you have been to my live, and I'm going to tell you what this person said because it's going to be nutty when you hear it. You understand? That's probably that person right there. They got a whole little team. Like, it's crazy. Imagine a whole batch of people, right? And they're subscribers and podcasters, and they're projecting to you as an audience, right? Let's check this out. They're projected to you as an audience that they're these great, gracious people or whatever. But when you really look at it, it's kind of like Mike Tyson that time when he was doing an interview up in Canada. He said, you kind of come off like, you try to come off like you're a nice guy, but really you're a fucking asshole. That's how most of these bloggers are. They're fucking assholes. Like, they will sit there. I have never seen the cooperation of people so tit that they want to, like, literally go after nobody but specifically black men. It's like playing musical chairs. So this person comes in at 5:30 in the morning. This is a dude at 5:30 in the morning on a Saturday, dog. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So the motherfucker comes in and he sits there. This is probably some of his little regalia right here, because it was like two more of them came in too. You understand? And so the niggas came in. What's this nigga right? Nutty. Yeah, all right. But it's like, it happened. Y'all see people writing shit in the chat. It happens. These people are crazy, dog. That's why I don't really bend myself on that whole donation thing. It's great, but that is not the highlight of my show. And what they're trying to do is, this like Umar. Umar been saying shit in parables of 3 for the past 13 years. When has he not said things in the parable of 3? I'm trying to figure out one time Umar Johnson didn't say things in the parable of 3. Now, even though and that means repeating himself, which y'all are now pointing out, but I pointed out years ago when I had a kind of little couple issues with him. And then I was like, yo, you know what? I think he's all right. I'm hungry too, man. You want to hit my Cash App up? I just got home. I'm hungry too. So anyway, Umar has been saying things in parables of 3. And make no mistake about it, I'm not just taking up for Umar because he has some good words to say on the Art of Dialogue about what's going on, shots out on the Art of Dialogue about Puff. Because I didn't even watch that until after I said that. I said, oh, he said something, I didn't know it. But this is the thing for me, man. I'm not going to sit here and join with y'all and bashing men of color. And I'm going to tell you why. One day, in the nearest distant future, I'm going to have a son. You understand? And I know that my son, all the shit that's transpiring right now, my son's going to have to go up against the grain for it. So what we're supposed to be making shit better for the babies, you're making it worse for them. You understand what I'm saying? And I got to particularly point out the women. I got to point y'all out. I don't see black dudes online talking negative about other black dudes like that unless they join in the conversation with some chicks. And chicks, y'all stop being fooled by that. They really in there trying to vajay scout. You know what I mean? Oh, who in here? I think all the queens is beautiful. Good morning, queen, them motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all better watch them niggas. And them niggas will be like, hey, good morning, queen, all that shit. You know what I'm saying, man? And watch a nigga that hug you from the back when you do something for him. I swear to God to you. Think I'm lying? I'm telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man, because I'm arguing with somebody 5:30 in the morning about a live I did 8 hours earlier. You feel what I'm saying? And I think it's like, it's nah, focus on the brothers, leave the sisters alone. No, I'm not going to do that. Why should I do that? That's mean no accountability. That your name is John Doe. I can't even take you serious. I can't believe you said that. You're a man or a woman? I think you're a woman. What's up? What set you banging? I don't know, man. I don't live on the East Coast. I don't live on the West Coast, homie. I live on the East Coast. I don't know what the fuck you talking about right now. Yeah, get that shit up out of here. I'm supposed to be talking to convicted 50 Dellins any motherfucking way, you heard? You know what I'm saying? The fuck he talking about? For real. I always find that funny when niggas be saying shit like that. I'm in the East Coast, my nigga. Like, shit is new over here. Anyway, this nut that I was arguing with at 5:30 in the morning, let me keep on explaining that. They swung into the conversation, and first it was Umar Johnson. They were upset about Umar. Then I guess they went through my page, and then they wrote another comment. Oh, you are around Diddy too? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And this is a stranger. You understand? Like, make sure you understand this. These subscribers, not all of them, some of them I'm familiar with, but I got 35K motherfuckers. I don't know who everybody is. So it's like, this is a stranger to me talking to me, a man, at 5:30 in the morning about some shit he felt disgruntled about. I want to say from the bottom of my heart, because I didn't block you, fuck you, and everybody live in your household. It's plain simple like that. There ain't no reason. You fairy ass men out here. I don't know who raised you little motherfuckers, and I'm sorry for cursing. There are some sweet ass motherfucking men. I had another man, he came up, saw me standing somewhere. This motherfucker gonna come up and stand as close as he can to me. You know what I replied to him? I said, yo, dude, I'm a boy. Why do you want to be close to another man to show some type of bravado? That's not bravado. That makes you look homosexual. See, you're only supposed to want to be close to women. You don't want to be close to a man, walk next to a man, and then making a man, how my uncle used to say it, jitterbugging. You see me? Anytime you get somebody that wants jitterbug, that's how my uncle used to say, never pay attention to them. That's somebody that wants you to pay attention to them. And for some reason or another, it's a custom of niggas internationally. I don't know. It's the most homosexual shit I've ever seen in my life. You want to walk close to another man. Like, that is crazy to me. But a lot of that comes from single parent households. I done talked about that before. You feel like I be casting spells. Is that the new one you're going to start spelling around? It's like every week you got chicks coming in here, and that's what I was talking on, right? We're not here to bash anybody. It's the point of, like, this one is said in the chat room, he's like, no, let's focus on the guys. No, let's not focus on the guys. I want to focus on the women, because the women are raising these, these guys that are like quite fucking feminine. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know any other way to fucking put it. I just saw this video where this dude in Chicago, speaking of Chicago, was executed by some dude because he wanted his chain. You see what I'm saying? Now, you think a good-hearted man helped raise that motherfucker? It's all good till it's your son, right? It's all good till it's your son. It's all good till it's your daughter. They executed the man in 2025 over a chain. That's some shit niggas did in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? I was a teenager. I remember that shit or whatever. Someone came in here the other day. They was talking about, yeah, well, we don't care about you being in the night. I don't know who the fuck y'all getting y'all information from, but listen, come ask me the questions. At least do me that much. Y'all gossiping with a nigga to find out who a nigga is. Let me ask you this. If you was looking for a job, right? Would you gossip with a motherfucker about the job, or would you actually inquire about the job at the motherfucking source? You see what I'm saying? That's some silly shit. Come on, man. You gotta do better than that, man. That's high school twattage. Now they trying to get tough and everything else. It's cool. I know Spill could convince someone from snatching the chain. Yeah, my friend, listen, I'm gonna have to get you up out of here. Another weirdo motherfucker. These people are weird, man. I don't know what the hell is going on in YouTube. Do you notice that people are coming into my chat rooms just saying crazy, weirdo shit? Like, I'm a dude, motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Why is it this litany of dudes? This is what I'm trying to tell you. They fall right into the narrative of what I'm saying, like this crazy motherfucker I saw at 5:30 in the morning. Why is it all these dudes that are centered in on talking to other fucking men with sexual? I don't understand that. Yo, my nigga, listen, that's just not funny. I'm talking to white niggas, black niggas, Spanish niggas, whoever. That shit is not what's it, man. Yeah, he was on to something. I don't know what the fuck he was on. He was on something. Because this nigga talking about spell casting. He feel like I be casting spells on people. Or ooga booga. Like, what the fuck are these niggas talking about? I said, no wonder I don't get no gas. These is fucking weirdos listening to me. I had a weirdo at 5:30 in the morning tell me his innermost feelings of why he was disgruntled that I was talking about Umar Johnson and suggesting, how dare you suggest that the crowd invest $20,000. Yeah, that's what he was talking about. He said, how dare you invest and we help him pay for his bills? And he should have been responsible. They started talking all that shit. Meanwhile, this motherfucker got to walk through a pile of piss to get to his apartment on that elevator. You understand? Niggas telling he got a messy house. I just showed everybody earlier today. I ain't got my second device with me. I showed everybody earlier the picture of Albert Einstein at his desk. Shit was messy. Back in the days when I was covered up, I got a couple of friends, their fathers and uncles and them or whatever, they were like Muslim folks. And so like you go into that home, they be playing Minister Farrakhan or something like that or whatever, right? And the funny thing is, if you look at the setup, the books and the literature they read and everything, it's like it's a different time period. And that's where Umar comes from. They come from the newspaper clippings. They come from, yo, you read the book by, you know, I don't know, some book you ain't never fucking heard of, whatever. And it might be good, you know what I'm saying? But like, guys like that, they pile books, they pile information, they pile all that. Like everything ain't on a disk, or excuse me, everything ain't on like a storage or the cloud or whatever. A lot of these dudes, they want the physical entities. Like I got a book at home that's particularly holds weight to me. It's called The Lost Books of the Bible. And it's some of the Bible passages like that. They say Pope Constantine took out of the Bible, whatever canons, individual canons or whatever. I mean, depending on how you believe or whatever. I'm one to believe in Lilith and Eve. You know what I'm saying? I believe Lilith's, the soul of Lilith is a lot darker than the soul of Eve. Eve was tricked. Lilith did it by choice. That's the difference. They stand for two iterations, in my opinion. Why does color matter in this context? Why does gender matter in the conversations? Then answer that for me, Justin. If you're going to ask me why does color matter and why I can't subjugate and point out color, but if we're talking about somebody Latino, we can point out color. We can talk about somebody that's, you know, of the Yarmulke faith. We can point that out. We can point out everybody's shit. But if you're talking about somebody else from brown or somebody brown from Latin America, all of a sudden, it's why do we have to talk about color? Fuck you, first of all, for even suggesting that. And I'm going to tell you why I said fuck you. I say fuck you because people like you're from that woke generation, and what y'all try to do is y'all try to circumnavigate conversations based on your pivot of what you're trying to do. And I've seen this narrative being presented more and more and more online. Let me tell you what I mean. There's a group of individuals, y'all should be up on this. So y'all need to go over there and check these motherfuckers, all right? Listen to what I'm saying. There's a group of individuals, I found probably no less than 20 of them. I'm going to do a live about it. There's no less than, y'all. There's no less than about 20 different, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on one second. It's about 20 different vloggers that I've seen, right? And they have pages that are specifically set up basically to bash black people. So they'll have like a video, a fight video or whatever, and they'll point a narrative with a little, you know, like a little story realm or whatever on it. And I peeped the shit. I say, okay, first time it's a goof or whatever. Now they doing the whole fucking page like that. So you go on the page and they'll be like, oh, here's a Shaniqua. What is wrong with these people? This is where that term black fatigue and all that shit came from. It came from pages like this. Y'all ain't paying attention. Instead, y'all wondering like, listen, Puff, shit is over. Y'all worry about Puff. Y'all worry about Umar. Y'all worry about all the stuff that y'all shouldn't be worried about because they ain't got nothing to do with you. And the shit that got something to do with you, you ain't worried about it. It is unbelievable. And that's where y'all gonna get snuck at. I'm trying to tell you. And that goes for anybody, any color. But I just don't like when motherfuckers come in here and try to marginalize what I'm talking about. When we're talking about females, and we even pronunciate I as a female, I don't trust no bitch that start out of I'm sorry, excuse me, ladies, but I don't trust no bitch that start out her listen, you a deceitful bitch if you start out your my mother would say this. You a deceitful bitch if you start out your conversation with I as a woman, anybody automatically conversation over. You as a woman, I'm fucking looking at you. What do you mean I as a woman? No, it's like a commandeering, like domination type trick psychologically or some shit. I don't know, man. But it's like I peeped that shit, a couple of women saying that shit, and I'm like, oh fuck, let me get out of this shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I as a woman. The fuck you mean you as a woman? Bitch, you got a pussy. I can look at you and tell. Excuse me. I would hope so anyway. You know what I'm saying? I as a woman. We in some weird times when a woman got to start out a conversation like that. I as a woman. I've been hitting Vijay across this country since I was 15 motherfucking years old. I ain't never had to have a chick take her clothes off and say, you as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, you broads is getting fucking weird. And that's the thing. This person that was talking to me, I'm pretty sure this was a woman. You understand what I said? Nah, I'm not into that woke shit. Nah, I said it was a mistake before. You got to go in here. I got almost 4,000 videos on my channel. Y'all know that, right? 4,000. I've been up at Trump Tower. I've been at Trump's arraignments, his trial. Who else? What's this guy's name? I ain't said his name in so long. They played Kang, the Conqueror, Jonathan Majors. I covered his whole trial. That's on the channel. I covered Puff's whole trial that's on this channel. Like, we there, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, and I'm talking about 10 months ago, I was covering Puff's trial, not when the trial started. I covered the arraignments. I did more work than the other niggas did. And got no recompense for it whatsoever. Instead, the niggas that couldn't beat me at it, what they did was, cause in the end, I won the whole thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like that, motherfuckers will never admit that I won because I stuck to where my shit was. Now, I don't know how y'all grew up, but this is how I grew up. Now, I'm gonna explain myself real quick, all right? I worked for that company, Bad Boy Entertainment, for over 17 years. Some of the years that are prominent in these conversations when it came to Cassie, because y'all want to hear this conversation, so we're going to have the conversation. When it comes to Cassie, the other two girls, I don't know. But we've been around Cassie before. Now, I want you to understand the synonymous of this. What's synonymous with it is called loyalty. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't frail. What you should be paying attention to is every last one of them motherfuckers that were down there and they was talking ill-gotten about this one, that one, each motherfucker you see online, and every time they get a chance, they talking ill-gotten about somebody and they happen to be the same fucking color as you, you'd have a special spot for them motherfuckers. That's the first 48 nigga right there. That's the motherfucker. If we start the revolution, all you're going to do is squeal. Just like Nas said, if you start the revolution, that's the first one to squeal. They over there, Massa. How many ran away while I was gone, Steven? 2. Ass motherfucker. No heart, no balls, no nothing. So y'all get these fucking guys that are online and they hide behind fucking women. Yes, y'all motherfuckers do. Y'all make sure to double tap the screen and hit the like button. I ain't never seen an era with a bunch of, I'm only in my 40s. I seen some bitch ass men to be hanging up under women. Hey queen, watch that shit. When ladies, any motherfucker call you hey queen in 2025, that motherfucker is up to something. He wants something from it. That's what I got to do. I got to start. Fellas, we're going to start exposing the simp behavior. Simp behavior is like a nigga hitting you don't know, and he been hitting you for the past year talking about, good morning, queen. Nigga, he don't want to fuck with you. He don't want to fuck with you. Leave her alone. You scaring him. Inboxing a chick for a year that you don't know talking about, good morning, queen. Good morning, queen. And she ain't responded back in the 3 years you've been trying to hit her, nigga. It ain't happening. What do you think she gonna get a dry night one night? Be like, you know what, let me hit this motherfucker up. I think it's just delusional. Yeah, you get money, donation. Oh, nah, we can't do that. You ain't gonna be up in this motherfucker talking about your name is Chimp. Nah, that don't happen. Trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit up the Cash App, man. Make sure y'all show some people support me, man, because the shit is crazy. Y'all double tap the screen. Let's go off and really talk about shit. We got some raggedy bitches online, right? I'm not talking about the ladies. Ladies, don't tap out. I'm not talking about you. I got 2 sisters. They ladies. I talked to my aunt today who is a teacher who teaches autistic kids. My great aunt was my fucking English teacher. You understand what I'm saying? Even though she don't like the way I use my vernacular sometimes, she understands. She's in the Northeast. My point is this. We got some ill-gotten bitches, like them hoes that was over there on the T-app. What was it, 34K of them got exposed? Oh my God, he's got my license plate. Well, bitch, if you didn't sign up for that website to do nefarious and the city of shit, it wouldn't be a problem now, would it? Nobody ever said that. There's no accountability to hoes. And when you have no structure, see, everything got to have a pattern order. You understand what I'm saying? Like, listen, let me give you an example. It don't matter what the fuck Mark did. If Becky is with him and there's a couple of niggas that has something to do with it, from the time the police show up to the time the fight show up to everything else, Becky is not going to move away from fucking Mark. But Keisha will sit back and bounce on your ass. I put up a video. Well, let me finish this off, and then I'm going to talk about that video. Because I want y'all to go see it, and I'm going to show you what I mean by it as I head to it. Is it semen on your... What the fuck are you talking about, dog? Did you see what this nigga wrote right here in the comment section? Like, that's why I said there's some sicko niggas on here. Some of these niggas, that's why I said they need to adapt the same thing they did with the T-app here on this app. You got to show your ID. Listen, if a motherfucker talking like that to me and it's midday and I'm a man, imagine what he would say to a kid. Imagine what he would say to a woman. That ain't no goof shit, nigga. You talking like nasty shit, bro. That's a man. These men like this, the simp network, that's what I like to call them, the simp network. The simp network got all kinds of divulging schemes, but one of the things they use to lead in the simp network is money. Now the simp network, you got to understand, is real tight. Oh, simp, no other simps, but it's a quiet society of simps. And these simps, they're the leading cause of why you're seeing all this outrage with a lot of these women. You understand what I'm saying? Nowadays. Listen, I don't know who the fuck's sending you over here writing shit like that in my chat room. I probably Huggy Pampers 9 times out of 10. Tell that bitch stop that dumb shit. Bitch, listen, I could have went in on you and I did. You understand what I'm saying? So stop writing silly shit in my motherfucking chat room, please. I appreciate it. Thank you. Here's some other nigga talking about watermelons and shit. You know what I mean? This are men. Both of them men. This is men. These are men. See what I mean? And some of them are black dudes, some of them are white dudes, some of them are many other different ethnicities. My point is this. These simps, like the motherfuckers you saw right there, they would never do that over the woman's chat room. Over the woman's chat room, they would go over there. They'd be like, hey, queen. Oh, my God, let me give you $200. Oh, you said some phenomenal shit. Say it again. She ain't saying nothing but some sassy shit that just lead to some drama and trauma. See what I'm saying? Like, these bitches are not even uplifting, nigga. You're uplifting their fucking lifestyles, buying them new Birkins and shit. This bitch from motherfucker, this is Keisha from the 5th floor. Now, let me tell you what I mean by that. Not to be synonymous with black women. No, Keisha from the 5th floor. Meaning, I know some girls in the projects that were some great chicks. I go over there, I talk to some of them sometimes. You know what I mean? But the thing is, you got these other bitches in the projects that set up artists. Niggas know what I'm talking about. You got these bitches in the projects, they ain't never going nowhere, they ain't got no ambitions, no nothing. That bitch is nothing but, you know what I mean, who she is. Get what I'm saying? And like, you can't do that with a bitch like that. Like a bitch like that, she good for, you know, That's it. And to that, you be like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? To keep it moving. Y'all putting on a pedestal hoes. That's what I'm getting at. Y'all putting hoes on a pedestal. Y'all papering up hoes. And I done broke down the game for y'all. I said, yo, let me give you an example. Yesterday, I put up a video, right? Maybe this will make y'all understand. Yesterday, I put up a video. Well, last night, I put up a video. That's why I was really going to see what the comments were like for that video. And it was with this particular man who was of the faith, if you understand what I'm talking about. If you go to the video, it's the last video I uploaded on my shorts. So you'll see what I'm talking about. He was of the faith, and I'm going to put it like that. This man of the faith, well, and this is one of the faiths that say they more faithful than everybody. Follow that along. So anyway, this man of the faith, in full regalia, follow along. I got to say it a certain way here. This man of the faith, in full regalia, and put it this way, it wasn't about Shawway. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't about Shawway. You know what I'm saying? It was about L'Chaim. You understand? He was with the L'Chaim. So L'Chaim was in the airport, and he saw some Goham. You understand? Follow me. He ain't like what the Goham had to say, but what the Goham was telling him was, you understand what I'm saying? He ain't even offer a couple shekels to keep him quiet. That's what I was embarrassed about, especially what you got caught with. You know what he got caught with in that video? It was 5 black dudes. You always talking shit about black dudes. These 5 black dudes in that video, go watch it right now on my shorts. They had that motherfucker under pressure as should be. It was like, yo, delete all that shit in your phone, and they busted him out. Yo, this nigga out here taking pictures of little girls. I knew I saw him doing it, what he was doing it. See, that's why I said sometimes people, you gotta take faith in your local neighborhood thugs. You understand what I'm saying? For real. Real gangsters, they ain't have to start trouble. The real gangsters, they'll stop everything they doing. They see certain people walk through. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta trust your local gangsters. And good thing these boys did. So you can find the Daily Mail, a couple other different agencies and outlets. They covered the video, but I made sure to put it up because I wanted people to see. Because there's so many people out here talking about Puff did this, Puff did that. Here's a motherfucker that was really trying to mess with little girl. And this is the hindsight. Homie and them tell him to get out the station that they're in, right? And so they started to rush him like, yo, son, if you don't get out of here, we're going to wash you up. You know what I mean? Let me tell you what happened. So they rush him out. He goes up under the rope to get up out of the door. And you know who tried to stop the boys from putting paws on him after he been in there taking pictures of little girls and shit? Keisha from the 5th floor. Keisha from the 5th floor. Here come Keisha from the 5th floor. Hold up. Y'all hold up. Are you all right, Mr. Shekel? Are you okay? Them niggas didn't scare you, did they? They scared me too. Even though I give birth to them, they scared me too. I don't trust none of them, they ain't mine. A black single mother, one of the most motherfucking racist bitches in America. And y'all don't even know it. A black single mother only like her single son. She don't like other single sons. Every other single son is a nigga. Now, who want to challenge me on that argument? I can prove it to you. Factory. Because I'm hot right now. I'm like, yo, bitches is doing all kinds of undermining shit and niggas ain't calling it out. Instead, niggas are scared and donating to bitches. Y'all niggas have lost y'all balls. So that's why when a nigga came in, I only got to talk about black, yeah, because I want y'all motherfuckers to do better. Y'all up here bitch phase. You know, there was a time in Roman history, right? I don't know if you guys know this. There was a time in Roman history where they were worshiping bitches. What happened to Rome? All those stories about Caligula and his methods of torture, sadistic motherfucker, the whole shit burned down, right? There was times and efforts as tales of motherfucking Sodom and Gomorrah. And with two motherfuckers left, there was two people, Sarah and Lot. And what did God say to Sarah? He says, look, Sarah, I'm gonna get you and Lot the fuck up on out of here, right? He ain't say it like that, but you know what I mean. We're gonna get you and Lot, yes, Dionysus. We're gonna get you smart, I like that. We're gonna get you and Lot the fuck up on out of here, right? But don't look back, though. I ain't gonna tell you what's gonna happen if you do, but if you look back, bitch, it might come up short, that's all I'm saying. That hoe still look back. You understand what I'm saying? Garden of Eden. Eve was right there and did the ultimate betrayal because she was fooled. That's why I believe in the story of Lilith and Eve. I believe it's two different structures there. With Lilith, it's symbolic of something. Lilith wouldn't bow down to and submit to Adam. You understand what I'm saying? So God came down and destroyed her, or she basically destroyed herself. So it's a different story. And it's a different narrative and a different paint, in my opinion. But with Eve was something else. It shows you how women can be easily tricked. And I think that's why to this day, if a certain motherfucker show up at the bar, at the very least, motherfucker show up at the bar and he got $500 more than you, he could take your bitch. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? That's a lie. That's the world we live in. I've seen it happen before. So that's what I'm saying. It's dependent on that woman. Do you think that's from like good intentions? Some of y'all want to talk about, I don't know, Mary Magdalene, you know, the hooker with the good heart. Yeah, I hear you on all that or whatever. But what I was saying is, and she was one of God's favorites. I hear y'all on that one. So don't nobody come in my chat room talking about, oh, you fucked up. I said, nah, I'm telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of these chicks that got the spirit of Eve and got the spirit of motherfucking Lilith. The spirit of Lilith is more dangerous than the spirit of Eve. The spirit of Eve to me is just trickery. You understand? So, like I said before, and I say it again, you know, one time I remember, what's this guy's name? Chris Rock. He had something on his show, on his comedy special. He said, my only job is to keep my daughter off the pole. Well, in 2025, ladies and gentlemen, your only job is to keep your daughter off of OnlyFans. The simp market is that deep. Why do you think these girls are going to OnlyFans? You think girls are paying them? No, it's some fucking cuckload that's sitting over in fucking Kansas or Ohio. You understand what I'm saying? He's just like, yo, how much is she? $4.99 a month. How much is this? $3.99 a month. Next thing you know, this motherfucker got $100 worth of charges off of like 16 different chicks on OnlyFans a month. That's what it is. No, the nigga that's going to OnlyFans, subscribing to OnlyFans is the loser. That's the loser. That's the loser. Don't come to me with subtle insults to try to distinguish yourself from some realities. That ain't how the world works, my boy. Who's my favorite 5 rappers here, man? Nas. Nas is the one that started me out rapping. I'm a musician. Second one I would say, well, I got to eliminate him. It used to be Sean, but not no more for specific reasons. Got to throw Jay in there. There's 3 Jay albums that I just like a definitive of my life. Next will be Drake. Next after that, Black Thought from the Roots. Next after that, I can give you 10, matter of fact, because it's too many. Jada. Got to throw Jada Kiss in there. Who else would I say? And I ain't got to say nobody modern either, because this nigga's old and modern to this suck. Damn, I definitely got to throw Raekwon in there. Raekwon got a crazy new album right now. Like, it's just crazy. Who else would I throw in there? If we're talking about not lyrics, but we're talking about song structure and sonically, definitely Cam. Shout out to Cam. know what I'm saying? Cam doing things. Yo, you funny, man. You funny ass nigga, man. Hey, yo, Cam, man, send me 7,500, man. I need to hold something, man. Cash out right there, man. I'm tagging you too, nigga. Send me about 7,500, man. I need to get right out here, whatever. You do stuff like that, man. Let it the last motherfucker, he understand that culture. You know what I'm saying? Nigga trying to get back on his feet. Hit that nigga with 7,500, you gonna give it back. You know how he move. You know what I mean? Well, Mexican OT is on fire. He's a modern rapper. I don't like Mexican OT. You know what? Let me tell you something, right? And a lot of people are gonna take this funny or whatever. I came up around Dominicans, Hondurans, couple Colombian niggas here and there, but mostly like Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Hondurans, Panamanians, or whatever. And I tried to explain this here on before, that I think it's this. I think like historically, motherfuckers have always borrowed from black music. You understand what I'm saying? Like we got too many examples of that. I mean, if you even look at the history of Little Richard, the motherfuckers, what was it? The Rolling Stones. They used to be backup singers for him for a minute. Did y'all know that? And so, yeah, Dave East definitely. Shout out to Harlem. But they used to be backup singers for him. And there's a whole bunch of other stories of people that used to be backup singers for Little Richard and a couple of those other, Chuck Berry and a lot of those guys. They started out as backup singers or rude people, you know what I'm saying? Tech Nine definitely RP to him, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people that were the focal points. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes sense to you. But yeah, man, I don't have a top 10 anymore because there's so many different artists. I think it's very hard to have a top 10. If you have a top 10, you're going to start reaching back in the past because you can't really conveniently add it up now. I mean, everybody sonically pretty much sound the same. As a musician, I'm somebody that's soul music. Y'all know I come from the music industry. Sonically, all the shit basically sound the same. Even the pop music kind of sound the same. There's some people nowadays that have those spurts of different shit that I see achieve a lot, but it does, even in streams, it's like, I got something to put up for y'all later about these streaming numbers. I saw a motherfucker, like, y'all saw how much I made for 477,000 streams? 56 motherfucking dollars. I said, I could choke a motherfucker right now. You feel me? Like, I was like, I would choke a motherfucker out if I was in person and you told me, hey, I know you got 500,000 views, here's $56. You motherfucker. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I'll choke your ass out. You tell me in person. For real. Call it what you want to. Violence or whatever. Fuck it. That's what it was. It's 4 wars being fought across America. I mean, across the international borders right now. You ain't mad about that shit. Men fight. Shit. Cain killed Abel. Men fight. Right? Is that fair? But this is what these streaming numbers, and this is what they doing. Now, a lot of y'all say, well, music streaming is different from YouTube streaming. No, it's not. It's not different at all. Let me tell you, the same, okay, so you got what's called a CPM, right? I can go see what the CPM is for individual videos versus if you go, look, I'm gonna give y'all a tip. A lot of y'all, when y'all go to YouTube Studio, listen to me, a lot of y'all, when y'all go to YouTube Studio, what y'all do is y'all use the YouTube Studio app. Don't use that shit. Instead, go on the desktop, just switch your phone to desktop and then enter YouTube Studio. Scroll a little bit, and when you scroll, what's going to happen is you're going to see one of them, and it's going to say log in. Hit that shit. It's going to sync your account that you have. It's already, like, your shit is already synced because it's Google. You dig me? But it's going to sync that version too. If you go in there, you can get the intricates. Not that version that's the app. The app version is like, it's just the basics. So, some of my videos, like every 1,000 clicks, some of them will get 23 cents. Then some of them, every 1,000 clicks, they get $1. Then some of them, every 1,000 clicks, they get $2. But it's only certain ones, and they have to reach 1,000. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, if they don't reach 1,000, you know, it is what it is. You got to wait until they do before you start seeing some revenue off of it. So, you know, it's a slow grind or whatever. Well, not really a slow grind, because I did 500,000 I did 422 so far this month. 422,000 views. And the shit is the same way, $63. Not true. They were not backup singers for the Stones. They were opening act for Little Richard. Debunked, nigga. You call that a big debunked? All right. Backup singers, what the fuck is the point? They wasn't big as Little Richard. What the fuck is your point? That's some sissy shit. Get your sissy ass up on out of here, you bitch ass nigga. I don't like a bitch ass nigga like that. Debunked. You sound like you take horse cock, nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here. Debunked. What kind of sissy ass shit is that? You see what I mean about these dudes? I ain't saying no nigga that sits up there and says, no, that's not true. They were opening that. They wasn't no opening that for fucking Little Richard. You a motherfucking lie too. Y'all go and check and see what Little Richard and the Stones were, how they integrated with Little Richard. I'm pretty sure my version is right. Niggas like to come in and be like, debunked. Your mother sus, you bitch ass nigga. You like, y'all niggas is hoe niggas, right? That's crazy to me. Y'all some hoe ass niggas. Like, let me piece something to you. When you get men that come into another man's chat room and the only thing they uttering, if you pay real close attention, they uttering gay remarks. And when they talk about Puff, it's gay shit. Puff ain't sleep with no man though. He was watching his chick sleep with a couple of men. Well, we can admit to that. But lo and behold, the truth is what the truth is, right? So the thing that they do nowadays, these sissy men and bitches that they follow under out of the SIP order. You understand what I'm saying? This is the people that are responsible for the OnlyFans income. Y'all be talking about y'all want freedom from women and all that shit. You want freedom from women? Get them bitches bankrupt. That's some bitches y'all should be telling motherfuckers don't go check. No, go check the women over at OnlyFans, but don't go check Gavin Lewis and donate to him because he used to actually work for Diddy, and I know we didn't, but when you start listening to some of these podcasts and how they be just struggling, like that's one thing I gotta say about Umar, but they be struggling to try to make a narrative. Like it's just like fucking pathetic. And most people can see right through it, but the dummies, they can't see right through it. They cannot see through it. Yeah, definitely about decades. Let me get this motherfucker. I ain't taking no nigga serious named Shaka. You sound like a hoe nigga, bro. I get so tired of these hoe ass niggas coming up in the chat room. Like, you gotta be a real hoe ass nigga. Like, if you don't wanna, let me share this real quick, y'all. Let me share this real quick. Y'all just give me 1 second. I'm just sharing this so I can get some more people in here. I got certain people that donate and support. I don't need people in here that ain't gonna hit the like button, talking audience that was here with me. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like end up. I think I got a way of touching like back with a lot of people that used to be supporters and stuff, and getting them to come back over to the channel. Because I don't know if you guys have figured out. I'll give you another one about YouTube. YouTube is doing this thing now where they're just like basically ciphering you out to anybody. So basically, like if you're clicking through YouTube, there's a probability you might come up in some weirdo motherfucker's feed. And that's weirdo motherfucker, he in here, you know what, I got boogers in my nose, writing all kinds of weird shit. In real life, I'll beat your motherfucking ass, bitch. Offline, I'll beat your skull in for some of the shit y'all saying here. These motherfuckers have come in here talking shit about little girls. Y'all remember that dude that came in here and said that shit? I said, man, make these knuckles clash. Drop the location. Run this fade. Yo, my nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't even fucking know you. You see what I mean? Like, these niggas is dumb. That's what you do. That's what you got to offer. Listen, man, if you get these people that are online, y'all see in my chat room or whatever, we're not going to meet. You sound like a homosexual man. The fuck you want to meet a stranger for? You want to meet a strange man. Y'all pay attention to that motherfucker right there. That's a teenager. Come on, we can fight, man. We can fight. Yeah, man. Yo, man, I ain't got nothing else to lose, man. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. All that nigga babble. I don't hear that nigga babble shit. I had to go through that nigga babble shit this morning at 5:30 in the morning. They keep that nigga babble shit over there with y'all. I don't respond to that shit. I get so sick and tired of nigga babble and poor white trash babble. Both of them. One and same if you ask me. Group of bunch of dumb motherfuckers. Fuck would I look like arguing with strangers in my chat room? I don't fucking know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yo, I'm just gonna hop on you and say, let's fight. Da, da, da. Nigga, how you don't know I ain't got the goddamn it on me? And you don't want to fight me here because I'm gonna drop your ass. Remember, I'm back home in Connecticut. If you say you know where I'm at, and I know something you don't know. Anyway, be careful you riding around on the internet talking about you gonna do something to them, nigga. Y'all see that video where that one bitch was talking hot shit and them niggas came over there with the heats? They had like 5 of the good ones. It was like, yo, film this video, smacking her with the biscuit and everything. Chick pulled out side of her hair. You can see the side of her hair pulled out. They stomped out. It's one point of the video. He's like, yo, get the guns out the video. Get the guns out the video. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. It's been circulating around. You'll see it. I'm not the nigga to threaten, bro. I don't know where the fuck y'all get that shit from. I'm not the nigga to threaten. I don't pay too close to that threatening shit. Nigga been through too much, bro. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Yo, he's little. All right, nigga, I've been inside my whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I don't give a fuck about that big nigga shit. Niggas always coming with that big nigga shit. Nigga, you drop just like all the rest of them. Big nigga. Anyway, don't worry about that. Long story short, we trying to take a different path and shit like that. And motherfuckers coming in antagonizing me, my warm, kind heart. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a good Christian man. By nature, noble. You understand? That's a fact. I don't like when people come in and just try to start arguments like that person did at 5:30 in the morning, all on behalf of they didn't want me to make any money. So they were so dedicated to the task. They said, here's a perfect time to integrate my conversation in with theirs. And that's just sad. Brian Thomas said, you sound like DMX, and that's a cool thing. That's what's up. So if you guys don't understand the conversation, let me explain it to you. So daily, as many of y'all know, this is what I've been doing for like the past 5 years or whatever. We had some great times, we had some good times, but this past 2 years, I've been seeing like hundreds of thousands of views. Luckily, thanks to you guys, and I appreciate it. Glad you dropped the subject about me. Let me tell you something, bitch. Don't you ever in your motherfucking life tell me what I better or better not do. You got the wrong motherfucker, bitch. Don't you? No. You think I'm Umar. I don't know what's in your mind, and I don't know what's in, like, I don't know if you bitches think y'all got some control or something in the world. You have no power. You understand what I'm saying? You have no power. You understand me? Don't ever come on here threatening me again. As a matter of fact, I'm going to screenshot that shit where you just said what you said. Don't you ever tell me what the fuck I better not do. I ain't no boy, bitch. Get that shit correct. Y'all used to dealing with these niggas. They need to live off of you shit. I don't need to live off of you. I got my own. Been have my own. Always have my own. I kick bitches out my house. You dig? And been doing so consistently for years. When coming this motherfucker tell me what I bet not do. You got the wrong nigga for that shit, bitch. Yo, watch that, check that shit at the door, factory. I better not, man. If I get this goofy bitch, I get that goofy bitch up out of here. Hey, what's up, B? I don't like bitches like that. I moved on for the subject because I wanted to move on for the subject, but I'm going to circumnavigate around the subject, but y'all better start figuring out what I'm trying to tell you. We got a litany of little misandrous, evil bitches that's of the culture online trying to tell niggas what they bet not talk about. When I heard her over there talking the night and day, I said, this bitch sound like a female supremacist. Like, she was just talking so easy about, like, Umar, like she didn't know Umar for dumb years. But at the beginning of the first conversation the bitch had, she was like, yo, I really don't know Umar like that. So why would he entrust you with all the information and entanglements of a bitch that he met for 3 months? That's dumb. I don't think that man is that dumb. That's why I think there's a lot of hype in her story. Like, I don't give a fuck what niggas say, man. I think it's a lot of hype in her story. And that's why I'm over there telling Ray Nephew and all them, you know what I'm saying, Philly side, you know what I mean? First, quit calling me fuck you, bitch. And I'll say it again. Like, you got a mental problem. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm telling you what I'm talking about? There's a certain, I got 2 sisters, right? There's a certain ilk of women out here that could be fucking strippers, OnlyFans models, a fucking neighborhood town slut, you name it, right? And then, like, we supposed to close our eyes. Look, fellas, we supposed to close our eyes and act like the bitch didn't do that. She could just start all over. No, you was the same hoe. You're a retired hoe now. Not gonna respect a retired hoe. I know some retired hoes is married now. Honest to God. But you can't be a retired hoe and forget your past hold'em, because your past don't regulate about going to college. Your past doesn't equate to you going to nursing school. Your past doesn't equate to you doing volunteer work for the homeless and elderly. You was a hoe. Now, I don't give a fuck how Miss Stone bust that down. I don't respect no motherfucking bitch I don't have to. You got to be out your motherfucking mind talking about quit talking about her. You've been on multiple podcasts, uploading multiple videos talking about this black man, but nobody's supposed to talk about you. That's called what? Female supremacy. Bitch, go punk your son. Don't ever try to punk me. Like, you out your motherfucker. You better ask night day how the fuck I get down. You think you slick? Let me put my moms on you. Oh, you don't want that problem. You better fall the fuck back. Did you not hear me? My family is military, ma'am. Decorated military. We went to Shriners meetings and every fucking thing else. Historically, 3 generations. 3 generations on my mother's side. You out of your multiple branches. You out of your fucking mind. And you think they gonna tell? I don't think they take too tidy to. You better not talk to me like that again. Bitch, I report this to your first staff. You better leave me the fuck alone. You think you slick until you meet somebody that's slicker than you. You don't want no arguments with my mother or my auntie or anybody in my family that's military. You don't want no issues with that. Now calm the fuck down. Talk about what the fuck I want to. And now you done pissed me off. I think you're fucking lying. At the very least, Miss Stone exaggerated. Heavily exaggerated. There's no way you're going to tell me you knew this man. Okay, this is the critique of your conversation. This is your words, and I'm paraphrasing here a little bit. I didn't know him that well, even though I decided to pick up from where I was from and drive to Delaware or Philly to go see this man that I didn't know very well. Once I settled in and got there, I subsequently started being asked questions of could I take care of his mother, but that wasn't shortly before I actually slept with said stranger, Dr. Umar Johnson. This is what you said. And this is why I get bent out of this shit, because there's bitches out here lying. It's like these bitches were lying on the T-app. It's like these bitches were lying the other day on motherfucking Puff on the strand. Bitches is lying. And we're not calling these bitches out that's lying. You're not going to sit with me and tell me what the fuck I'm going to say, what the fuck I'm not going to say on my channel when, bitch, you bouncing from channel to channel talking about one man. I don't know you. I don't have no personal, I'm not going to divulge who your son is. I'm not going to divulge your address. I'm not going to tell you, yo, I'm going to beat you up. Nothing like that. But, bitch, it got to be said the motherfucking way it got to be said. Ho, it sound like you exaggerating. And this is the first time somebody really paid attention to you. You said to yourself, I ain't never been online before. I know you haven't. Because any motherfucker that has know the route to this shit. Bitch, they're coming after you. After this shit subside, they're coming after you. Mark my word. Then you'll get it. See, she ain't learned yet. 9 day, y'all better tell this hoe, she ain't learned yet. If I were you, Miss Stone, I'd back the fuck back. If you really in the chat room right now, I would back the fuck up. Because what they're going to do is, they're going to find some little nitpick. Let me tell you how it's going to go down. This is how they're going to get you. They're going to find some little nitpick about you. Just like you found about Umar, they're going to find a little nitpick about you. And once they find that one little nitpick, they're going to drive it into the ground. They're going to make it be like some shit that happened in your high school days. You know, in high school, she was smoking a cigarette in the bathroom and giving a molly. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to do that. This is what people hear on this game on, and this is why I said I prefer doing uploads. I don't like doing lives anymore. Because this game has now become a thing where it's just more trolls and it's more people that's talking about people in salacious ways and shit instead of actually deliver something that's worthwhile listening to. I don't want to come online every day and I'm hearing about who beefing with who for whatever fucking reason. Fuck you, fuck them, and fuck everybody that's with them. And motherfuckers be giving up real bread for motherfuckers arguing. What kind of society is that? You see what I'm saying? What kind of society is it when a motherfucker come to my chat room at 5:30 in the morning voicing his concerns about motherfucking how I feel about Umar Johnson? I broke down how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Now that I listened to the Siobhan chick, I will say partially this much. It is a possibility that one thing happened because I read that off and that would contradict what I read off the other day, which I said that the county assessors did a thing in 2017 about vacant properties. You understand what I'm saying? So the bitch was right on that one. And like, she taking it personal. Like, I'm calling her personally. That's the fucking way I talk. Everybody on my podcast knows the fucking way I talk. So, you know what I mean? Like, I can accept that, but I can't, because she tried to make it synonymous with the note of the county assessor tried to get in touch with him numerous times or whatever. And I guess based on the fact of that, they couldn't find him, or he reluctantly didn't call back or whatever. Now they putting out one talking about he let the property go on purpose. I mean, you got to the 25th, what is that? This next Monday, the Monday after next, to get 20 grand. And he could do it. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, bitch, you gotta stop. You gotta stop, for real, because you're gonna make me say something to you, and I, like, for real, I'll get some bitches to do something to you. You keep threatening me. For real. I ain't gonna put my hands on you. But I know some bitches that'll come talk to you after you want some tea. You gotta calm that shit down, for real. Like, for real. Like, listen, man, I got do dirty. Bitches want to pull up with niggas. I got do dirty bitches, too. Oh, I got some do dirty bitches for that ass. If you know me, you know what I'm talking. I got some do dirty bitches. You know what I'm saying? For all you loudmouth bitches, I got some do dirty bitches. You understand what I'm saying? Permanent smiles, all that. You understand what I'm saying? Scars and stripes. You understand? Keep fucking around. We take this shit real quick back. I don't like that shit. I don't like bitches coming in talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up. 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 Bunch of fucking boys in here trolling other men. These niggas is fucking moist in a motherfucking dog. And I ain't even talking about people in the LBGT community and nothing like that. I mean, this is this feminine ass men. Thank you, Siobhan. That shit is sickening. Feminine ass, this worshiping women. Like, I don't get that shit, bro. This worshiping women. So, anyway, back to the subject here. This person that was up here at 5:30 in the fucking morning, evidently, and it was probably with that chick right there. Maybe that was it. Anyway, long story short, and Shorty taking it like I'm calling her a bitch person. I'm like, nah, bitch, I'm just saying you, bitch. I don't believe you like that. They back at it again. 5:30 this morning, dog. I was responding to somebody else, so I hit the like button in the heart, and I said, I put 100. That's all I put. They saw me, you know, like when you comment, it'll show that you commented on a page. It'll look like, you know what I'm saying, somebody commented to you or whatever. So they must have clicked and saw that I commented. This motherfucker wrote me a paragraph talking about Umar Johnson. I don't think you should be defending Umar. You got to stop. He was kind of talking like this chick that was just in my shit. So that's why I thought it was a chick. These bitches be crazy nowadays. Like, bitch, I don't know who the fuck you're talking to, but I'm not from that era. Bitch, I will cuss you the fuck out. Bitch, somebody, you better not what? I'm not fucking you. You're not my girlfriend. My sisters would beat your ass if they heard you talking to me like that. That's what a lot of these chicks, listen, don't say nothing to some, there's niggas out here, you do realize niggas is walking around here, they somebody's son too, right? My mom's will fuck you up fucking with me. My mom's will scuff your ass to the ground fucking with her son. Nothing, Lady Spark, ain't no drama. Just a motherfucker waking me up at 5. When I'm waking me up, I'm posting something. I'm just showing how neurotic these fucking subscribers and people are here on YouTube. And I really wish that YouTube would fix this shit that we got with these fucking weird. They're not, every one thing you give me the strangers, and strangers had some litany of some fucking apparatus of a story. But they're giving us strangers that are literally just fucking like stalkers and weirdos and shit. Like, they'll subscribe to your page so they can just listen to what you got to say and regurgitate some of it, hopefully. And this weirdo ass motherfuckers, or, you know, sweet boys that walk past you flinging their hair like you a fine bitch at the club, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, these boys out here nowadays, they're not masculine. They're not, even when the girls is picking up and they saying the niggas ain't masculine. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the time I've been sitting here, I done had 3 men walk past me, flinging their hair, looking at me like I'm a bitch at the club. You get what I'm saying? When you get men like that, you think a nigga like that's gonna pick up a rifle if they say, yo, it's on tomorrow, we need y'all boys to come draft up. We need y'all boys to come pick up a rifle. They at the headline right now. It's gonna be the chicks out there at this rate. What the fuck is going on? These niggas act feminine. Have y'all noticed in the whole time I've been live, everybody that's been in the chat trolling has been a man? Have you not noticed that? So 5:30 in the morning, I think it was a woman, and I think it was that chick that was just in here, whatever, talking about, you better stop talking about me and a blah, 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 blah. Bitch, I know where you at. You better chill the fuck out. So anyway, I don't give a fuck who you attached to, bitch. You just came in my chat room, Ford. They will die for money. You understand? It's apparent to me there's some people online that's nutty. Because this nigga, I wasn't even commenting here. I was commenting to somebody else, but I think it's, I don't give a fuck who you respect. Who gives a fuck who you respect? It ain't the serious money. I keep trying to tell you, the brokest niggas online and they ain't got shit. This nigga living up under his girlfriend's house with a PlayStation 5 controller in one hand and his cell phone in the other hand right in my chat. You understand, you worthless bastard, talking about serious money. Serious money would just drop something. You been here for 6 months with 1 subscriber, niggas suck a dick and die. Serious money. We don't respect that nigga. I don't give a fuck about you. Y'all be coming with these nigga tropes. Nigga tropes don't bother me. Let me help you out. I don't measure my life because you gotta understand, I was in the music business 21 going on 22 and stayed around it until I was 38 years old. To this day, I'm still around it. I stepped out last night to record music. So for me, I didn't have a fulfilled life. I've always lived in the suburbs. I've always been on the shoreline. I'm not bragging, I'm telling you the truth. Some of these niggas that be in my chat room ain't never signed a lease in their life. Some of these motherfuckers is 40-something years old. They never had a bank account in their name in their life. You understand what I'm saying? And what they'll do is they'll sit back and they'll pretend with you and be online and try to pontificate like they didn't have something. Like, there was so many people talking about Umar Johnson's building or whatever. I was like, bitch, when have you ever owned something? When have you ever owned something that you, and this is what I mean, when have you ever owned a property that gives you the relegation to come sit down and talk about property ownership when you ain't never owned a property? You sound fucking stupid. But these dumb motherfuckers will sit back behind them clapping and shit like this dumb motherfucker at 5:30 in the morning. Well, you know, I feel like this about Umar, and I don't think you should be promoting that people giving 20K. Yes, give Umar the 20K. Why should you give Umar the 20K? I will tell you why. If you have been donating to Umar Johnson for the past 13 years, you are what is called a silent partner, basically, at this point. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, you're a fool. You're stupid. You don't understand economics. You understand niggonomics. Niggonomics suggests that we break down to one person and make sure that everybody else feed off the carcass like a bunch of crows. No, you talk about niggonomics. Niggonomics. Yeah, niggonomics. How far has niggonomics got you? Let's see, 1960, 1940, 1950. Niggonomics. 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 You have to define what he scammed. I know business. A lot of y'all don't know business. Let's get it straight here. A lot of y'all involved in this conversation. There's a lot of single moms that's on stake in this conversation. There's a lot of bitches in this conversation they never owned a home in their motherfucking entire life. Keisha from the motherfucking 5th floor. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of bitches in this conversation that ain't never had a husband. There's a whole bunch of chicks in this conversation that ain't never owned a property in their goddamn entire motherfucking life, nor have their parent or parents. So what qualifies you, and this is the problem we have on this YouTube shit, and this is why it's got to get regulated. The problem we have on here is we have particularly nobodies that can just jump online and just say whatever the fuck they want to say. Nigga, I don't care about you not listening to me. Listen to me, dummy. Listen to me, dummy. Okay? Listen to me, dummy. Listen, dummy. Your metrics are what I call, and you're not listening. That's why I said it's hard to talk to people like this. The metrics of how you see life is not the way I see life. And I couldn't see life the way you see life. So when I want to have a conversation on my page, listen, when a girl is on her page and they're having conversations, and I don't care what the conversations are, I don't go to these girls' pages and say, why you crying, bitch? Stop crying, bitch. Da, da, da. And I can talk like that, trust me. I don't never do that. But what I find is it's very easy for men to be attacked online. It's very easy for men to be forgotten when something happened to them. Like this, what the fuck is that shit called? The T-app that I first reported on. 34K girls the first time, and then they caught another additional amount the second time. And nobody, not one female blogger I know said shit about these ratchet bitches. Every last one, I showed y'all pictures of them hoes. Every last one of them bitches was ugly. Ugly as fuck. You understand what I'm saying? We're not even talking about cash apps, my nigga. Is that what you do? Like you just go around, triggered, cyberbagging? Is that supposed to be funny? Because ain't nobody in my motherfucking chat room laughing about it. Nobody's laughing about it. Nobody seems the sins of what you see. Like that's the way you feel. Once again, my friend, I don't measure my life through the scope of a nigger tree. Sorry, you're not gonna get it from me. You understand what I'm saying? You have a good day. Talking to the little kid shit. The little kid shit. Like they talk like teenagers. You ever notice that? Better yet, I got you on this one. You're triggered. Any man to write triggered in your motherfucker, what's the name, is a clown. Like I don't fuck with niggas like that. And that's what the problem is. These are pussies. Most of these people that are online, if y'all don't know it or not, these are the pussies and the punks that we used to encounter in middle school. And these pussies and punks are now grown up to be 35, 40 years old. And these former pussies and punks are now in anonymity online, and they poke out, every now and then say tough shit that they wouldn't say in person. Now, I done seen and I've shown y'all many of different. Here's another weirdo. Why are you slurring? Because it's my page, bitch. I'm in my 60s. Wow, that's a new one. Y'all just lie. Like you understand what I'm saying now? It comes apparent, dude. And I'm gonna get to the point here. What you have now online is you have a whole group of black American people that don't do anything but exclusively attack other black American people. It doesn't matter if it's a male or a female. This is what they're into. And they entice other people from other different cultures to attack that same person. Now, they do this in effort for what? To financially ruin these men and celebrate as these men are getting financially ruined. If you don't believe me, it was celebratory when Shannon Sharp was going down. It was celebratory when they thought the Puff was going down. It's celebratory now when they think the Umar Johnson. This is celebratory for these fucking locusts. And they have minions that run around here online, raggedy bitches, raggedy niggas. They ain't got shit going on. That's why they can write a comment at 5:30 in the fucking morning, because you should be waking up to go get it in at 5:30 in the morning. See, I was up at 5:30 in the morning to respond to you. See what I mean? So that's the difference right there. You up trolling, I'm up getting ready to get this bread. We ain't the same. You think this is it right here for me? Nigga, I wouldn't dare tell y'all how I move. If you think this is what it is right there, you're out of your fucking mind. I'm gonna ask you why you walking up to me, Sean. For real, don't walk up to me like that, my nigga. For real, I got a nigga crossing the line right now. But anyway, listen, man. The bottom line is this. When y'all dealing with these women, online, offline, you better remember there's a modus operandi to these fucking trifling ones. And that's to take you down. I've watched this now with Umar now. I've watched this now with not Boyce Watkins. I've seen this now with Puff. I've seen this now. Every time there's a black dude and he's going down, there's no short of black women to pile up behind him and be like, yeah, let's take that nigga down. And they do it for one reason, to get people to come to their page so they'll donate. So these bitches are willing to sacrifice you, brother. Your sisters are showing you we're willing to, I will throw you to the pit bulls if it benefits me. And I'll lie about it, and if I get caught lying, I'll just run it back with some more lies. And these stupid, silly motherfuckers will believe me because they want to believe in an effigy, which is the proud woman, instead of believing in the reality. These bitches are cutthroat and they'll cut your throat on the way to the top. That's the bottom line. Now, I don't if you need an example of that, I just had a motherfucker come in my chat room telling me I'm 60. I had two other motherfuckers. Do I look 60? Shout out to all the 60-year-old men out there, but that's the route that they go. It's turned into a teenage playground for mentally ill motherfuckers. That's what YouTube is now. And the reason it's turned into that is because of one key reason. You allow these bitch motherfuckers to hide in anonymity. If they had to show their face under regulation, if they had to show their ID under regulation before they could even sign up and get an account, if they were struck for being a user as well as being a fucking podcaster, you would see a complete difference in the behavior of these motherfuckers. You're breeding fucking a bunch of mentally ill, do what thy wilt, Alex Crowley thinking motherfuckers. right here online. You understand what I'm saying? Did you hear what I said? I just talked about Alex Crawley, and you're Alistair Crawley, and you're here talking about cyberbegging, nigga. But nobody's even talking about fucking what's her name. So you must be from the Black Illuminati. I tell you about the Black Illuminati. That's them right there. Cyber Pirate, Fabian, outstanding people you should listen to here on the YouTube streets. Like Fabian, for example, he joined 3 months ago, got 0 subscribers. We should definitely pay attention to you. Let's check out Cyber Pirate, because I'm telling y'all the truth. They don't want you to tell y'all the truth. You've been here for 18 years and no subscribers, so you're a professional spectator. That's crazy. Yeah, they're crazy like that. So it's a mixture. Y'all seeing what I'm talking about. And so when y'all reluctant to donate, because I wasn't even talking about donations. Was I talking about donations, y'all? Was I talking about donations? No. And so they'll come in, and what they want y'all to do is they want to trick y'all into not donating to me by whatever premise they have or whatever. It's a very fucked up shit or whatever, but trust me, I'm going to win in the end. Because as you sending people over here or whatever to do what you doing, you better figure out who's being sent over there watching what you doing. That's why I ain't been talking about you. I told you I don't have to talk about you no more, young lady. It's all been taken care of. You'll see. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing. I tried to warn you. So, you got a lot of YouTube personalities that's on here, man, that are just, in my opinion, plain batshit fucking out of their mind, or YouTube users, subscribers, or whatever. I don't never go to nobody's page in their chat room harassing them, and you know what I'm saying? Why do you have a perma banner above you? What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is a perma banner? You see what I mean? Like, they're retarded. Like, if you listen to them, they sound like high schoolers, don't they? These sound like children. These are adults that live like they're almost forever 16 years old, especially the women. They're almost forever 16 years old mentally. Like, the shit that these women and these niggas be saying in here is like 16-year-old shit. Nah. That's why you got a perma banner. What the fuck is a perma banner? What the fuck is that? Oh, man. Yeah, miss, you got a lot of nerve having all this. Man, I don't know what the fuck. This is crazy. My Cash App. So what you telling me? You from the YouTube Illuminati or something like that? So basically what you telling me is, I want y'all to hear what Blythe said. Your Cash App is posted above your head the whole time you're talking, sir. What the fuck that got to do with you? Do you run this motherfucker? James, same thing with you. Do you run this channel? Do you help me edit videos? Do you visit any of the locations that I've taken my audience to? Do you pay for any of that? No, you're a nigger. And that's what niggers do. See, let me tell you something I know about black niggas, white niggas, and Latin niggas. They don't want to see other men get money. They always been like that. It's the purpose of a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? I think God put them on earth for here. And like I said, it's about 3 different. That's why I don't like when motherfuckers be like, yo, my nigga. I'll be like, I ain't attuned to gratitude. And you know what a nigga is? That's a nigga. Now, a nigga will come into your chat room that don't know you day after day after day after day with one sole purpose. I'm going to make sure nobody donate to you. That's how you ration that. James, listen to me very carefully, right? Listen to me very carefully, all right? And then I'm gonna let you go, okay? One thing you won't get me to do, and I know you think you will. See, I live here in beautiful fucking Connecticut. You see that? I don't think like a nigga. Sorry, I know that busts your bubble. You think like a nigga. And see, what niggas do is niggas think unilaterally that everybody's supposed to join on the nigga train. I don't ride with the nigga train. In other words, let me put this in respect for you, but disrespectful in a motherfucker. James, I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't give a fuck if you fell down a pair of stairs yesterday. I don't give a fuck about your family. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't know you. You're a fucking stranger. So why in the fuck would I give a fuck with you or any other motherfucker that I don't know that you have to be so bent on having a low self-esteem that you're worried about other motherfuckers. But what's clear enough is the fact that you're in here having a full conversation and showing how fucking much of a hating motherfucker y'all niggas can be. And the only thing I had to do was start the conversation. Y'all showed up just like clockwork. Good job, puppets. Good job. Just asking. You're not my friend, nigga. I don't know you. You sound like a fucking punk. I'm just asking, like, let me tell you what this voice sounds like to me. But yet you got a cash app above your head, and my name is James, and I'm here to regulate motherfucking YouTube, girl. This a feminine man. Got a man comes into another man's chat talking about, I'm here to regulate your YouTube channel and make sure that people know you got your YouTube post. So who the fuck on YouTube ain't got their YouTube? Show me a podcast that is cracking. They ain't got their cash app right now. God damn, James. Listen, James, when you take the schlong down your throat, don't take the whole schlong. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut up. Nobody give a fuck what you got to say with that sir shit. Well, Jay on the beat, listen here. You and the rest of the nigga brigade, let me explain something to you. You're not mad at me. You understand what I'm saying? That's first of all. I understand what's going on here, and basically this is what it is. See, these subscribers and these people that you got in here, they have pics. And so like the children that they are, like you notice they're all replying like children. Why are so many people? No, you're mad because you can't do what we do. And that makes you envy. See, there's tiers to the envy. Like y'all don't understand. A lot of the stuff that goes on, especially like in the urban sector here on YouTube, is all based on, and the premise is based behind jealousy. See, first they were jealous of the music stars, so they started talking about the music stars. So they would talk about the music star. Let's make up a story about the music star. It doesn't matter which one it is. It could be anybody from Billie Eilish. It could be motherfucking Taylor Swift. It could be Puff. It could be Jay-Z. Let's just make up something on the star. But the underlying factor in it is my untalented, unworthy, unaccomplished, unmotherfucking venture. Like, listen, people be having conversations with me, bitch. I worked for multi-millionaires from the time I turned 21 up until I was 38. What makes you think that anything you say in my chat room is synonymous with me giving a fuck for a motherfucker that's never seen the same amount of money? So what they'll do after that is they'll bend around and say something else. I worked for a record company for 17 years, dude. You're not going to beat me in that conversation. It's just not going to happen. So, and it's sad because really what they're doing is, no, you don't know me when I'm mad. It's the presumptions and yeah, it's like they try to read your brain based off the people they're around. I'm not the people you're around. It's weird, right? That's why I said something is mentally dark happening to these subscribers and these people on here. You have to be out of your motherfucking mind for a straight week to follow a man on his channel to say, one, they're flagging the channel, that's for one. Two, because I can see that just out of the what's the name? Now you're owned by Jewish people. I'm owned by Jewish people. Wow. I'm owned by Jewish people. Got you. I think this is Blowjob's crowd. They talk like that. You know, Blowjob over there. Oh, BJ, excuse me. Blowjob, that fucking finicky fucking cunt bitch on her channel. She likes to poke. She doesn't like men. At least men she can't control anyway. I'm not a guy that a bitch is going to control. I live by myself. I don't need a hoe. I'll cuss your ass out and spit on your shoes as you're going out the door. I don't give a fuck about you. Always been like that. Nigga, you watched Millionaires for 30 years? Sure you have, James. Sure you have, James. Whatever, James. What you gonna do, James? You gonna be a parrot now? That's a typical nigga shit. Parrots basically go back. Oh, I know who you are. You that recording nigga, right? Ah, that's why you over here. Oh, man. You just the type of nigga I'm talking about. I know who you are. You that nigga, right? The old nigga, right? Oh, yeah, man. I know who you are. You be having your nose up a couple bitches' asses. I know who you are now. Yeah, you that brown-nosing nigga that always be over there brown-nosing with bitches. Can't no woman do no wrong. Not on my watch. Oh, yes, sir, massa. Yeah, I know who you are. So why the fuck you over here? I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you, son. I don't even fucking know who you are. I don't even care who you are. You know what I'm saying? And stop crapping, nigga. Don't nobody fuck with you. Don't nobody fuck with you. Not the you telling me you work. Listen, man, you go on my page right now. Just put in my name and put in Daddy's House Recording Studio. In the videos, which I played before, right? Now, don't just stop through here, nigga. We not fucking friends. Like, that's some real homosexual shit when you trying to force yourself on another man. You understand what I'm saying? What you mean I know shit? Like, what you a one-man army or some shit? You understand what I'm saying? Nah, we ain't gonna do none of that. We ain't gonna do none of that. All right, I'm back. Now, I ain't doing no special shit. Like, I get insulted when motherfuckers come on my page and talk about, yo, I'm not paying for this material, whatever, this material. Bitch, have you seen the material on my page for the past year? I was covering the Diddy trial with my own money. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you got to say. Quit trying to make yourself my friend, motherfucker, you weird ass nigga. You weird ass motherfucker. Why are you trying to make friends with a man that just told you, you gay motherfucker? I don't know you, and I don't want to know you. Now I'm mad. Now I'm irritated. The fuck is wrong with men nowadays? Nigga, if a nigga say he don't want to fuck with you, that means he don't want to fuck with you. Now go the fuck on. Why are you trying to force yourself on another man? Which lets me know you try to force yourself on a woman or anybody else that don't concur with you, you punk motherfucker. I'm not into making friends with a motherfucker offline. Fuck is wrong with you, you weird, and you are old motherfucker. I know exactly who you are. You are old nigga. You got gray bobs on here trying to make friends with a nigga that said, yo, I don't want to fuck with you, my nigga. And you still sitting in the chat like a dumb motherfucker. Nigga, stop playing with me, nigga. For you don't get no more gigs. Try me. Stop fucking with me. This ain't the place you want to be fucking with. Trust me. Because little do y'all niggas know it's about to be vengeance time. I don't know, what you say? And then everyone clap. How did you speak your phone into prison? What the fuck are you talking about? See what I mean? You getting weirdo niggas. Now I'm in prison. This is the prison yard. They either racist, they don't like niggas. Shut the fuck up. You still in here? You still in here, huh? Can't take my dick out your mouth, can you, punk? Huh? Can't take my dick out your mouth. So you sit in the chat room with a nigga that say he don't fuck with you. Yeah, you definitely sweet and moist than a motherfucker, James. Thanks for showing up, bro. Thanks for showing up, James. For real. Thanks for showing up, cocksucker. I tell you, now y'all see what I mean by these niggas. They doing exactly what I want them to do. That's why I'm doing it. They don't even realize it. That's what happens when you think you're too smart. No, you're doing exactly what I said you would do. Nah, I ain't being white and polite, nigga. Why would I gotta be white and polite? I live in a white area, nigga. What do you think? I live around poverty? I live in a white area. What are you talking about? I live in a fucking area. 37% of my state is Italian American. What the fuck are you talking about? Be polite and white? Nah, don't be polite and white. No, listen. I grew up around Italians and Greeks and Jewish people, and a lot of them, I don't belong, nigga. I've been here my whole goddamn life. What are you talking about? You're jealous. You're jealous, huh? You're jealous. You're jealous. That's crazy. You're jealous. You're jealous. That's crazy. You keep writing, I'm owned by Jews. This is funny. I want everybody to go to my shorts right now, right? I like that some dude named White Prepper. I want you to go and I want you to look at the last video I put up. It was someone of that faith in full regalia who was stopped at the airport by 5 young black men, and I want to give a shout out to them because that man was in there taking pictures of 11-year-old girls, which they caught him, made him delete the pictures and everything else. And as the boys are rushing to beat that ass, as they should, you know who stops him and says, hold on now, don't y'all touch this man, in full regalia. You know who said it? Keisha from the fucking 5th floor. I can't make this shit up. Keisha from the fucking 5th floor. She protected him. Now, why would I put that video up if that was the case? Stop trying to sound like DMX. Nigga, I done talked like this my whole entire life. Yo, y'all niggas are weird, bro. This is like talking to a whole classroom of children. In prison, they made you get on your head. Nah, nigga, that ain't happened to me. That ain't happened to me. That's crazy. They use the regular tropes. I tell y'all these tropes. So everybody's a drug addict. Everybody's gay. There's some black man. Every black man is gay, a drug addict, a lousy father, lousy boyfriend, lousy husband. That's the narrative. Keep pushing that narrative. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You a weirdo, dog. You a grown ass man. You in here trolling another niggas. Oh my God, these boys, these goddamn man, this is crazy. This is men. This is men. This is men. Like listening to a FU. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. This is weird. This shit. They were foolish for protecting him, and you're foolish for not turning the Talmud, not reading the Talmud and see what they really think about your ass. That's a nigga bitch. now y'all see why I said, listen, them bitches are destructive. 80% of them, man. Listen. That's why a lot of dudes of color, if you got some sanctity or whatever, you don't deal with them because it's like it's always wartime, you know? And imagine coming home to that shit every night. Imagine coming home to that shit every night for like 20, 30 years. This a bitch that just likes to start trouble, gets joy out of starting trouble, likes to sit back and watch the results of her troublemaking. None of these people in this chat room that's right here right now, I don't know, that say crazy shit. I don't know these people, but I know who sent them over here. I even got a feeling it's two motherfuckers. What's up, Al? Hey, I like the song. You know what I'm saying? I like the song. That's it. I was just sharing it with Huggy. Ain't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all mad at me? Y'all mad at me? I ain't even say nothing the whole time. I ain't say, yo, where's Shorty at? I was chilling. I was focused. You know what I'm saying? Good thing I did that. Jewish people even have a special word. Well, they have a special word for everybody. It's called a golem. They have a special word for everybody, non-believers. So that would include you too, white prepper. Let's get you up out of here. Imagine throwing this much of a hissy fit because gay people exist. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Y'all people sound weird as fuck, bro. Like, this is getting strange on here. I've never had, like, y'all gotta excuse me. I've never had people like this on my channel. And so, like, I'm talking about in the history of my channel, I've never had, this is just like a whole collection of trolls. And like, it's crazy to me because they all got the same narrative. They all, what you're seeing is you're seeing a degradation in the deployment of basically this app, this breaking down and being nothing. And it's sad because you got good black women on here. I know them. Like, I share them. One of them was in here in my chat room. They donate to me because they know the shit I'm talking about is the truth. They just be saying anything. They letting women that basically are narcissists, a lot of them, in my opinion, are mentally ill because look at the shit they write. You understand what I'm saying? These people are strangers. Like, I don't know them, you know? And everything that you say, they got something to counter it. Hey, I live in the suburbs. Well, you don't live over there, this part of the suburb, but I live in one of the most opulent states. Like, it's always something. It's always something. You know what I'm saying? It's always something. And it's just, it gives you a headache. Like, I smoking a lot. I noticed that from doing this YouTube shit, I started smoking more. You understand what I'm saying? Like a whole bunch of shit. So that's why I say I'm falling back from doing these lives and all that shit. I can't do it. Like, this shit gonna get me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, off some fucking vlogging. Like, you know what I mean? Nah, that's okay. That's all right. I'm all right. And plus, that's not where the money's at anyway. The money's not in like, everybody thinks the money isn't going live. No, the views and shit like that aren't going live. That's it. You don't make, like, unless you're having a whole tutorial on let's say, fucking fraction shares or some shit like that. Then they'll be put in a certain category. Then you'll make a little bit of money. But YouTube is not paying no fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just sad. It's just sad. It's sad and it's like crazy. And this is the type of niggas that's running around talking about Dr. Umar Johnson, a bunch of mentally ill motherfuckers. Men that are, like, listen, when y'all hear me say what I say or whatever, I guess this is what they're talking about. My homegirl, who's been my homegirl for a long time, she gonna stay my motherfucking homegirl, my homegirl Poochie. All right, she's a Dominican girl, and she's fucking a lesbian. But, you know, every now and then in her life, Poochie didn't mess with a dude or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We've messed around early on in our friendship, this kissing and shit, but that was it. She's full-blooded, invested into being who she is, you understand? So somebody heard me talking about her, and they was like, oh, they were insulted that I had a homegirl that's a lesbian. I'm like, that's crazy because it's black girls saying it, but you'll find black girls all the time always got a gay male best friend. You don't ever find that funny? So if you were a gay male, I would check them bitches because them bitches is using your sexuality to insult other men. But saying that she's your friend, that bitch ain't your friend, nigga. That bitch hates you. She only tolerates you because you emulate her. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. I'm being honest and truthful about the bitches that think like that. So I guess that's what it is. I don't know. I don't care. I have people, this is the New York City tri-state area. We know people that are in the LBGT community. We've grown up around them. People that have known them for years. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, like, I never looked at shit like that. I don't know. Maybe y'all just like so scoped in. I noticed that the culture is real scoped in on this separatism shit. And they're the only ones besides this poor white trash to be making these balls somehow. Look here, we're having black fatigue and that. Well, what do you fuck you call it when a white dude goes, oh, white mass male shooters who have been the top shooters for the past 30 fucking years. They outnumber everybody. You don't believe me? Go to DOJ website right fucking now. Go to DOJ website right fucking now. Tell me they say something different. Now, don't get me wrong. Niggas be out here selling drugs and shit or whatever. I can admit that. But you gonna admit your shit too, bitch. You get mad because you didn't get a hug when you was a child, so you go shoot up a fucking school, you go shoot up a fucking U-Haul place or whatever the fuck else, and then you want everybody else to ignore. I'm not ignoring that shit. Nor is the president, nor is fucking the DOJ or many others, so you can pretend all you want to. My point is, when you get people to come in and say shit like that, they opt on one thing and one thing only, and that's insulting people. And that's childish as fuck, dog. I should stay on the street. Now, I got an apartment. Do I like white men? You should stay on the street. Like, this weirdo shit. Weirdo shit. Just be saying anything, dog. And it's just crazy. Yeah, that's why I said I'm trying to tell you, like, it's something. And all this is for a goof. Like, first of all, let me explain something. I ain't never in my YouTube history, all right? And anybody that's been a subscriber with me a long time, we're just having a conversation here. There's no topic or no nothing. The topic is me right now, because I have to speak up for myself. I have people that look like me, literally, coming in here, and they're like, just saying whatever the fuck they want to say, based on, some of it is race, I'm sure of, just based off the things that they're saying. I can live with that. That shit don't bother me. Then there's some of them it's misandry for the women. They just don't like men. So, you know, one of their, don't try to explain you're illiterate. Okay, I hear you. Tell me real quickly, what's the definition of vertical integration? Matter of fact, fuck that. What's the definition of synergy? Under 20 seconds, go. And you only need one sentence. That sentence will be, to define that, it'll be the same amount of the sentence you did. You got 13 seconds. Come on. You're smart, right? Huh? Come on. Vertical integration and synergy. Give me a quick definition. Come on, boy. Come on, David. You're stalling out. Come on, David. David's the champ. Neuroscience, this he is. No, David, you ain't got no answer? Shut your stupid ass up, you cocksucker. Anyway, see what I mean? That's what you got to deal with. That's why I don't like doing this live shit. I always had trolls in my live, but not like now. There's people sending them over here. So one of them is the BJ bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Bitch, you was scared as fuck of me. So now you want to send trolls? Fuck you and fuck your motherfucking boyfriend. Keep fucking around, bitch. I'll call INS on both of y'all motherfuckers just for a goof. Where you from again? What country you from again? Oh, all right. That's why you was out there at the Diddy trial looking like motherfucking Gandhi and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Bitches out there trying to look like Mother Teresa and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think a Slurpee. Slurpee, bitch. Anyway, it's her and her little followers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why bitches think they can just run around and talk about niggas and niggas can't talk about them. That shit is funny to me. And if you don't stop talking about us, we'll send all our subscribers over there and we'll harass you. We'll tell people not to donate to you high school thinking motherfuckers. I think like a bunch of high schoolers. No wonder nigga don't understand me. You think like a bunch of high schoolers. This is a regression and a revert back to the primitive. Like y'all motherfuckers are literally acting like teenagers on here. The women are the worst. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Write what you want to write in here, man. I don't even get that shit. Listen, man. Hey, man. Keep flagging, keep hating, do what you want to. Nah, you can't monetize. Shout out to Florida. You can't monetize. I mean, my page is monetized, so it's nothing. I stopped putting like it'd be funny because I was putting it. Let me tell you how broke these niggas are. They be talking about other niggas is broke. I put up products, and a lot of people know this. You go to my old lives, you'll see this. There's products in there, and like the products were a little too expensive for these big money talking motherfuckers who are always online talking about you broke, you ain't got no money. All right, so help me get some money. So only thing they had to do was buy a product, and I would have got a percentage of that. You understand what I'm saying? But the problem with them was the price point. My colognes were the real deal from Saks, Fifth Ave, Bloomingdale's and stuff like that. So they were like 300, 400, $120, shit like that. I don't. That's what I know. You know what I'm saying? So I was sitting up and I was doing that and pushing it towards them, and they didn't want to buy that. I never sold one fucking product, and they see the products there. So you're talking about niggas begging and all that shit or whatever. Why'd you buy a product? See what I'm saying? The niggas are real hypocrites, dog. That's why I said you got to watch when you're dealing with these new black Americans. These new black Americans and these new Latin Americans are nothing but a saturated batch of motherfucking liberals. Every liberal idea you can think of for the past 25 fucking years is embedded in these motherfuckers. You understand me? That's why they have woke tropes. We're going to cancel this person. We're going to make sure this person doesn't make any money. Yeehaw! We're going to tear down some more black people because we're black and we're proud and we're FBA people. And that's the job of the FBA. We're going to separate everybody, and then after that, we're going to go to war with 10,000 people. Y'all niggas going to be the first ones to get it. Something pop off, they going to get y'all niggas first. Trust me. Round up everybody to say the FBA. Why? Well, if we got the Klan on the list, we got to put them on the list too. They're a separate group. That's what's coming your way. You don't think it is, it's coming. And that's why I told Tariq Nasheed, I said, you better be quiet about when you talking about Umar. Don't throw no attention to yourself. Shut that shit the fuck up. Because they will come after your ass too. You understand what I'm saying? They went after King Kong consciousness. They'll come after you too, Donkey Kong. You understand me? Think they won't if you want to. I would think you'd be the first motherfucker to understand that with all them hidden colors videos and all that shit. You don't get that? Let me tell you something. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X became friends, right? How did they take them out in order? Y'all don't get it. I'm trying to help y'all niggas. Y'all niggas are sitting back throwing jokes and shit. Listen, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. If they take it down Umar, the same people that's trying to take down Umar, they're going to eventually be the same people that try to take down Tariq Nasheed. They're going to eventually be the same people that try to take down Boyce Watkins. I'll say it to you one more time. If you don't get it, the same people that's behind trying to take down, what's the name, Umar Johnson, gonna be the same people trying to take down Tariq Nasheed. Then it'll be the next one, it'll be Boyce Watkins. And then the next one after that, what's that nigga's name, Phil? They're gonna go after Phil in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll be a switch and they'll start going after women. This is a thing that you can prevent. They want all niggas to suffer. Don't you understand? Misery loves company. They want niggas to, you ain't suffering, nigga. They take badges of honor in suffering. Black Americans, they take badges, that is a badge of honor. The more you suffer, the more of a real nigga you are. It's silly rhetoric, man. Silly rhetoric. Silly rhetoric. And you ain't can't nobody tell me nothing different. You don't think, listen, man, I've been around in every fucking hood in New York City you can think of. Let me share this real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me just share this, get this out. I don't like this crowd I got. This weird niggas in here. Niggas in here flagging. I got to go through I think it's some of those people that follow me this recently because they all got fake profiles. Yeah, you can't monetize no haters. I'm all good with the hate, man. I'm all good with the hating. Yeah, that high school shit, you got to do better than that. You know what I'm saying? I'm here day one doing lives and videos and stuff like that, man. It has been a whole contention, I'm dead serious, of this specifically black women that every time something go down, here they come, you know, like in droves. And they're like, just to be quite honest with you, a bunch of fucking assholes. God damn, you fine as hell. I'm sorry. This girl that's walked past me, she fine as fuck. Anyway, every time that's what it is. Right now, the vibration is because I covered the Diddy trial and because I said some encouraging words about how they should actually um, continue to invest because you've been investing for 13 years. I don't think if I invested in like I do fracture shares, for example. If I invested in a share for 13 years or whatever, I'm just not going to drop the share just because the share went down or whatever, and I might need the money and put some money in to have the share build back up collectively. That's how you drive up the share price. You get 5 motherfuckers to say, hey, everybody put in 10,000. You understand? Now you drive it up. What you're letting go is potentiality of something that can be more than what it is. Even if Umar said, you know what, let's bulldoze all this shit down, start from scratch. The same properties that they're going to use, the developer is going to get people and the construction crew to build, y'all could have built. And y'all better pay attention to what's coming up your nose. I saw that little town or whatever, I think it's out in Arizona or something, they made a whites only town or something like that. That shit to come, you're going to start seeing these little enclaves pop up all around America. It's going to be centered around shit like that. White nationalism and shit like that. Meanwhile, y'all niggas still sitting around talking about, this ain't fair. We got to march. How many people ran away while I was gone, Steven? 2. Them type of motherfuckers. In Arkansas, is that where it is? Arkansas, huh? Ain't that an insult? Arkansas. Ain't that where Black Wall Street happened in Arkansas? Wasn't that Arkansas? That was Arkansas, right? That's crazy. Niggas don't be on tune what they supposed to be on tune with. Niggas is out here with the shits and giggles daily. I ain't seen so many niggas that be going, like the way the world is right now, so many niggas is running around goofy, kee, hee, hee. And especially when they leave laughing emoji. You leave laughing emojis in my chat room, I automatically block your pussy ass. I automatically block a pussy ass nigga for that shit. No holds barred. Now that's what we expounded to now. Now we telling niggas don't donate to niggas. I ain't never in my life sat online. We would be powerful if we stuck together. And some other motherfucker, happy people, nigga, like are you a girl? You trying to date me or some shit like that? Cause that's the only thing that's gonna bother me. Bitches be fine with me. I got niggas in here. You see what I mean? They're like children. That's some shit you say in high school, dog. That's what I'm saying. The reason, let me tell you something, this is gonna hurt some people's feelings. The reason you can't be taken seriously in society at the bulk that you want to be is because you got a bulk of motherfuckers like that. You got more motherfuckers like that here on YouTube than you got motherfuckers that's solid. That is the God honest truth. It is some sucker motherfuckers on here. I ain't never in my life got online and told people, yo, don't donate to so-and-so. Ever in the history of my channel. Ever. I just find it benign. I find it cutthroat. That's how shit that I do. You feel me? So I just, when niggas took it up the next notch because they were mad because Puff basically won his case. They were mad because they started feeling there was some things going on, you know, I might have may have not had something to do with. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But who knows? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about the spirit of some shit, some jump off movies or whatever the fuck else y'all talking about. I can't block Siobhan. Are you gonna try to make her personal with me too? You looking for friends too? Squad pulling up. Let me tell you something, right? Before you indulge in what you about to indulge in, I do some pulling up too, but it ain't online. See, it's a little safe space for you. You understand what I'm saying? It's a little safe space for you. You understand? Yeah, you show up here. I want you to. You know what I'm saying? I want you to. We live in a beautiful state here that has this little thing called the Castle Doctrine. You should show up right now. Anyway, long story short, right? Yeah, don't worry about that. Anyway, long story short here, we got some broads that's online, that's running a bunch of plays. They telling motherfuckers not to donate to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah. I'm soft, man. You right, man. I'm softer than baby ass, man. You right. I'm on all this or whatever. Never we sitting back talking about how your mama had you at 13. Your mother was a whore. You understand what I'm saying? Like, somebody need to tell you. Your mother's a fucking whore. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm here to tell you, your mother's a whore. John Life, your mother's a whore. She was the 13-year-old whore that had you. All right, you take care of yourself. You're the point, bro. I'm not worried about what a bunch of niggas is saying. Like, are you serious? It's gonna be a problem. I hear you, man. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. You know what I'm saying? Let it be what it is. I'm glad you said that, homie. Adorable pet videos. Yep, it's a problem now, huh? I hear you. You sure you want to do that with me? You sure you want to do that with me? It's gonna be there. It ain't gonna be like Umar. Umar's scared to do the shit I do. You sure that's what you want to take? You got a chance to right now back up. You understand what I'm saying? To go to fuck. And you gonna tell me some bitch can go from podcast to podcast talking about a black man, but can't nobody talk about her, and that's the motherfucking rules, nigga. Suck a whole fucking dick and your fucking family, nigga. Now how about that shit? Talking about some adorable pet videos, nigga, die. We pulling up for Siobhan. Y'all pull up for any bitch. Y'all pull up for any bitch. They'll pull up for any bitch. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, that's just how they are. That's why you understand me now. Where I'll be like, yo, these bitches can be out on the YouTube streets talking loose as they want to, talk about what they want to, or whatever. As soon as a nigga talk about some shit back at them, they all of a sudden got a problem. It's all of a sudden an issue. Yo, you can't say this, you can't say that. Yo, bitch, fuck you. How about that? And more niggas need to be like that. Out funding this simp movement with these bitches and giving these bitches hundreds of dollars and shit like that. You see how they treat you as soon as you do something they don't like. They did it to Shannon Sharp. They did it to Tory Lanez. They did it to Puff. They did it to motherfucking Umar now or whatever. But these bitches ain't out here wilding and basing up on white folks. They ain't basing up on fucking Harvey Weinstein. They ain't talking about and chucking out what's going on with Epstein. They ain't answering with it. They just sent it on Umar Johnson. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? And throwing 5th grade insults. These niggas are basically adult children. Can't you get it? They're adult. The bulk of black culture is nothing but a bunch of adult fucking children and a high potential of white culture too. I always point them two out. They're just like adult children, basically. Nah. It's like, this shit is laughable to me. Word, fam. P Puff tricking on some gold diggers is no Rico factory. Another woman hater? I mean, no, I think you a man hater. Let me tell you why I say I think you a man hater. Because any bitch that come out her mouth and say, as a defense mechanism, he's a woman hater. You don't know that man. You don't know what his tropes are. You don't know how he feels or whatever. Like, for example, I got 2 sisters. I love the ladies. I love educated women. But I got a problem with bitches, thoughts, and OnlyFans bitches. I think they're a bad example. That's what my grandma would have called them if she was alive. She would have been like, you better not bring them little whores over here to my house. And she would have said it just the fuck like that. My sisters weren't allowed to hang with whore bitches or fast bitches. Maybe your sister was. Maybe that's why she had a baby at 16. I don't know. Y'all normalize a lot of shit that ain't meant to be normalized. But one thing I do know is, don't come in that whole, but it's because I'm a black woman. Black women, niggas are getting tired of that, hearing that shit. Even white people get tired of hearing that shit. That's like your go-to. It's because he's a black dudes don't even sit around and say it's because not no black dude is a man. They don't run around and be like, it's because I'm a black dude. They don't even do that shit no more because they know the length of it now. But bitches either got 2 tropes. It's because I'm a woman, and as a woman, or either it's 2, I'm a black woman and they're coming after me. No, bitch, you're out online saying salacious shit about people. Just like with the T-app, right? When they had the exposure with the T-app. There was actually women online, right? There was actually women online. I'm not responding to no nigga like that. There was actually women online, right? Literally women online that were defending the girls that did all that bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So it was crazy to me because what they were doing was they were going on it. They were defending the girls that were literally like fight supports on it. Now, you notice it was only, I think, what was it? I think it was something around 34,000 girls, right? That's not the totality of the T-app. And I don't like the fact that, you know what I'm saying? And Amanda, I'll do this. I'll send you $100 if you find the bridge and find it quickly. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you just go in the bathroom with the Mossberg and do what the Lord intended you to do for all these years? You see what I mean? Loudmouth bitches. I don't like loudmouth bitches. I don't like troublemaking bitches or whatever, whatever. And if you try to fight me, I got some bitches that will stomp your fucking skull in, bitch. They love them some dabbing. They will stomp your fucking chest in. That's the problem with a lot of these women out here. They talk shit so loosely to men because ain't no woman whoop their ass. When I was growing up, women used to whoop other women's asses on a regular basis. Bitch want to talk shit through YouTube. I know I'm fronting, bro. I'm fronting. Blah, 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 I'm fronting. Nigga, I'm not in the hood with you. I'm not sitting on the corner with you. I'm not in the project hallway with you all day talking about how I be in the projects all day. You a loser, nigga. You still think like a teenager. You have nothing going on in your life. While I'm here defending myself, you sitting up here saying what you saying. I hear you, man. Good for you trying to... This is not my chat. Let me get rid of this one. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm just getting rid of some of these weird people on here. Yeah, other influences. I guess, I mean, you got a whole bunch of fuck shit that's going on, but what they're doing is they're using the names of these influencers, like a Umar Johnson or whatever, because it carries weight. You know, if you start talking about Umar and you're talking about him in a certain light, this is the thing. YouTube will allow Black Americans and Latin Americans to talk bad about each other. And they'll allow it and they'll push the material. I saw this happen too, even though this bitch gets on my nerves, I seen this happen too, and it's probably her in my chat room doing all that shit. But if she ain't that stupid, which she uses called a little airheaded, listen, Huggy, they did the same thing to you. So let me give you an example. There's this female artist, I'm just gonna say it like that. They did the same thing to her, made up lies about her, talked about how she was this, how she was that, how she was this or whatever. And I think to myself all the time, I say, yo, how the fuck, because I never did nothing like that to her. You understand what I'm saying? I never did nothing like that to her. You sound like a moist motherfucker. I never did nothing like that to her, right? That's why I said, like, this is what Black women do nowadays. They go online and harass people with anonymity. These are the new punks of society. Black women. They're the new punks of society. They do some shit and then hide behind somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? I had 2 sets of bitches show up at the Diddy trial with bodyguards with little old me. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Damn, son, this is the 5th time you done came back and nobody give a fuck what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? You keep coming back with fake profiles. I'm looking at the chat every 5 minutes. I'm gonna block this shit. Simple as that. You feel me? Hey, bro, what's wrong with blacks? It's more so what's wrong with black men that have been raised by bitches. And the same thing goes synonymous with white women that raise little bitch-ass sons that later on go on and shoot up the local motherfucking U-Haul. You know what I'm saying? The local Walmart. Same scenario. Whenever you got, and I'm not talking about just a man, I'm talking about good men in the house. Now, I had the luxury, I grew up around a whole bunch of military men because that's what my uncles and them were. Great uncles, same thing. They all served, most of them. So I grew up around men. You understand what I'm saying? I went to Shriners meetings, all that shit. I blow no chuck up on the smoke or nothing. The thing I have a problem with is these dudes that you have now, the bulk of them, I mean, even if you talk about white kids, they had a show called 16 and Pregnant. There was never a nigga ever on that show. There was one biracial girl, that was it. So, and that show ran for like 12, 13 seasons, just to put it in emphasis. So, you got these girls now that are grown up, and the men too, that they've never had to respect the man. That's why they real quick to turn up. You ever notice you be trying to tell a black dude something, they'll turn up like a bitch. Hold up, nigga. Start getting all loud and shit or whatever. I don't get loud with a nigga unless I'm gonna do something to you. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit, niggas be telling me, he's mad. You ain't never seen me when I'm mad. When I'm mad, it's way different. You see me upset, you see me loud, you see my voice out here. You ain't never seen me when I'm mad, someone. Shit. You little, you small, you this, you that. I hear you. I hear you. All that sweet talking shit y'all be kicking, like that shit be wow. I don't even like to give them terminologies. Like I'm not into that, giving people terminologies, beta, alpha, gamma. I'm not into that. I don't see any real. You know, you have to, like, it would go back into the same ideology. You have to be a neurotic motherfucker if you sit here and try to psychoanalyze somebody by racially listening to them online or reading a comment and you think you've got a whole psychoanalysis of that person's personality. That's somebody that's got a fucking mental problem. And either they're a sociopath, a psychopath, got mental issues, multiple personality disorders, some shit. What's the most humiliating thing I've ever done for drugs? I slept with your mother. This is hilarious. Now, you see what I mean? They segue, they go back and forth. First, Umar was on drugs, now I'm on drugs. Next thing you know, I'm gay, Umar gay, everybody crackhead, everybody's imperfect except for the motherfuckers throwing the accusations. Ain't that funny? Says the man online talking chatty patty that's saying that. Okay. The rationalities of niggas. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Oh shit. These are some silly fucking people. They try to use me and I'm using them. It's so funny. Anyway. You ain't gotta donate nothing, sweetheart. It's all good. Yeah. It's all good. I ain't worried about none of that. The real ones will come through, you know what I'm saying? So that's all we gotta be worried about. We're gonna keep pushing though. I ain't gonna stop going live. I think that's what niggas want me to do. They want me to stop going live or whatever. But right now, we can't go to locations or whatever. Most people know I usually have subjects on here that I talk about, but that just really bothered me today when 5:30 in the morning, I got somebody writing, like you see some of these people in my chat room talking about, yo, you can't, what they say? You can't tell people to give Omar the $30,000 and say that's school. How dare you? I'm like, yo, these niggas is crazy. These niggas is crazy, sir. I ain't never seen no crazy shit like what's going on right now on this YouTube shit. I'm like, this shit ain't even that real, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. It ain't even that real. Y'all excuse me, I'm just standing up real quick. My legs is hurting and shit. I ain't even realized I've been sitting there for like 2 hours. I was like, let me go live real quick because there was some things on my mind I wanted to talk about, and that was one of them. But I had this dude at 5:30 in the morning, pretending to be a dude, but a lot of these women are using men's names as like fucking, you know what I mean? I don't know, they're weird. Like I try to tell you, a lot of these girls, and I hate to say it because the demographic I see to grab a lot of times is black women and white women, but I can point them two out specifically, and then the third would be white men, fourth would be black men. Now, the internet ain't supposed to be a theater and a stage. The internet has been taken by some people as a real place. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't get roasted by nobody. I mean, if that's what you want to run around and lie about, I mean, that's what niggas do. I ain't getting roasted. And those people are my subscribers. You heard what she said. Siobhan Stone told us to come over there, and nobody that fucks with me is laughing at any of this shit. So if you talk about for able to be roasted by somebody, niggas got to be laughing at it. Nobody's laughing at any of this shit that these motherfuckers are writing. Like literally, nobody's laughing. So I mean, if that's your form of a roast because you got to pump shit up because you ain't really got nothing, I mean, be the cocksucker that you are. Have a good evening. Have a good evening. What did this motherfucker write? Now, I told you that's what they do. Nigga, I haven't been asleep yet. All right? Unlike y'all motherfuckers, because most of y'all motherfuckers is lazy, so you sleep all day. I haven't been asleep since yesterday morning, so that's why I look tired. Yes, I'm homeless. I'm fucked up. That's the other one they use. You're homeless. You're a drug addict. Pay attention. You're homeless. You're a drug addict. You're gay. It's all the same four tropes, and these are all created by bitches. You're bitches. You're proud black sisters. That's how much they think of you. That's why I said the Mexicans or anything them bitches think. I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? The Mexicans will put any lowbrow white man that comes online, who gives a fuck? You take care, okay, buddy? What do you say about shoes? I should duct tape my shoes. Hold on one second. Let me show y'all something, right? Watch how funny it should be. You mean I should duct tape these motherfucking brand new ACGs? I should duct tape these? I need to duct tape these nigga, they ain't even got this color out. You understand what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up, you bitch ass nigga, you hating ass nigga. You a hater. Haters will go to, when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. Go do what you were meant to do, nigga. When the hate don't work, they start telling lies. You read someone saying just to be that you just to be, I don't know what the fuck that shit mean, talking about just to be a pimp and all that shit. They always try to regulate words to black men, pimp and player and all. Anytime some nigga say some shit like that to me, I got Italian friends and Greek friends. My Italian friends, my Greek friends will talk to me like that. Damn sure ain't no stranger coming in with that. Like, you talking like 1970s jive. Hey, yo, man, you know, it's a couple tough turkeys down there on the block, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I hate when a motherfucker say that. I like, bitch, I could spit on you for saying that old ass adage. Like, that's like saying, yeah, totally gnarly, man. That's what that shit is like for black people. It's all good. I'm like, don't say that shit. That's the most, like, uncool ass phrase you could say. But bless your heart. I never met a black man in real life. I just watch on Needy. I think they're cool. Okay, well, you know what? I don't even like that comment. But you see what type of comments it be. You'd be like, hey, ain't no racist. I never met a motherfucker like you. What country are you from? How about that? You just laugh at this shit. I'm just having fun, but I'm showing y'all by demonstration the behavior of these motherfuckers. My nigga, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't even know you. Why are you back here? Why are you back here? I'm not trying to be mean. Yes, you did. You meant everything that you say. Stick by your adamant. Stay adamant in your convictions. You meant every word that you said. So, but I didn't mean every word. Yes, you did, motherfucker. You meant every word that you said. It's all good. We not friends. We not friends. I don't know you. They don't understand that. That's why I got to tell you, it's all pure simply out of fuckery. And what you guys got to start asking yourself is this question right here. If this is the future now of the internet and how we operate on these social media sites and how people just basically tangerine together and they say, hey, you know what? We're going to attack this person. We're going to attack that person. We're going to attack this person. We're going to attack that person. We're going to tell people don't donate to this person. We're going to tell people don't support this person. Why? Because they don't agree with me. Well, my friend, that's called an act of communism, in my opinion, and tribalism. And anybody that indulges in shit like that is a fucking sicko. And this is where you get the antithesis for people like the FBA and all that shit or whatever. Because the pure simple fact, you're eliminating your allies. How fucking smart is that? You understand what I'm saying? Well, we gonna stand on something. You're standing on stupidity right now. You got like, what, 20,000 motherfuckers, and out of 20, say you got 20,000 motherfuckers. Let's talk from a military perspective. You got 20,000 motherfuckers. There's only a third that's gonna fight. All right, a third. Out of that third, you got to decide which position is out of that third. So you see what I'm saying? You're annihilating. You understand what I'm saying? You're alienating your motherfucking allies. And the same thing goes for the Africans or anybody else from the other diasporas that are talking the same way. Because there's only a handful of them. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing for y'all too. Fuck y'all. You understand? If you're talking about, yo, fuck America or whatever, but you dress like 50 Cent. You talking about fucking black Americans or whatever, but you rapping in Spanish or you rapping in Portuguese or you rapping in Japanese or Chinese like so many do. Or you rapping in Italian, whatever. You're not paying homage to that. I don't have nothing to say to you. You are me. You understand what I'm saying? You are me, motherfucker. You're my puppet. And no matter how much you say, so let me tell you one phrase. Yo soy la cubano la marena. Let me tell you one phrase you can say to Latinos, whatever. I'm glad you out here looking at mouths at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Crack mouth, huh? I hear you, man. Crack mouth. Now it's crack mouth. Now I'm a crackhead now. I hear you. That's why I'm letting y'all just read this shit so y'all understand. I see your leaks. You crazy with the baby oil. I hear you, man. Crazy when you see my leaks. I'm crazy with the baby oil. So that means you like watching boys. And this is like, what, the third time you came back? You're neurotic and you're crazy. You shouldn't even be online. Who comes back with fake profiles? That shit is crazy. You know how neurotic you got to be to make multiple fake profiles? First of all, I get you. But I'm just telling you and I'm showing you guys how neurotic and how outset these people are. These people are crazy, dog. And you're seeing it demonstrated right in front of you. That's the problem I got. You know what I'm saying? They run around talking about Umar. All of a sudden, Umar's a fucking cokehead after 15 fucking years. After 15 years, now he's a crackhead because he went to the side with a bad bitch or whatever. And y'all got mad about it. That's what it really boiled down to. I'm trying to tell you, the influence from this 80, I'm going to say 70% of like this nasty, belligerent, jealous-hearted, nasty, fucking goals all. It's got to be all about me ass black chicks that nobody wants to fucking date. Like they're all like, listen, I'm telling you, I'm part of this group here. Niggas do not want to date these bitches. They're obnoxious. They're fucking belittling. They're fucking bitter as fuck. They always come equipped with at least 2 to 3 fucking kids. You got a ready-made family with. It's no wins with these bitches. And even if you buy them the ring that they want for life, they gonna still complain about that. It ain't good enough. They'll cheat on you very easily because they got mad at you for the night. And most guys are not going to disagree with that. So white women, I'm saying it very openly. Other women from other different cultures, when you see brothers coming over to it, it's because the bitches are crazy. Spend 2 days with one of them. You'll see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. When I see white dudes running the fuck away from them, you're going to see what the fuck I'm talking about. And to the white men out there, listen, I grew up in Connecticut here for a lot of my life. Watch these minority bitches that come from poverty trying to attach themselves to you. Y'all be thinking y'all got a cute little men thing, a cute little Keisha, whatever. No, that bitch trying not to return back to poverty. And she's using you as a life raft. Now, I know that's hard to swallow. You'll find out in the divorce papers. You'll find out in the settlement the judge hand over. $3,000 a week, goddamn it, judge. Let me talk to the witness, judge. Let me talk to the witness for a minute. God damn, $3,000, what the fuck? I've been eating noodles and noodles for the past fucking 5 years, shit. That's what it's gonna be for you. I'm trying to tell you, I know a lot of people, they think it's mean or whatever. You're seeing the character of these women online. If they will carry themselves online like this, and some of these women work professional jobs, you know they're sneaky and conniving at their jobs, i.e. Jasmine fucking Crockett. Y'all don't even understand. That bitch is responsible, and I call her just like she is. That bitch is responsible for that fucking defund the police shit. And that bitch fucked up the hood based off that defund the police shit. And she won't sit back and take any motherfucking accountability for it. Okay, down there in D.C. right now, ask Trump the real reason. Ask motherfuckers the real reason he had to send the troops down there to get it clean. And I got so many fucking videos of black people talking about this. There was a video that's out right now that motherfuckers were trying to rob a motherfucker and didn't see the fucking police right there. What the fuck did he say? He used to walk around the block in a wig and call himself Shaniqua. He from my neighbor. Bitch, I don't know you, and I'm definitely ain't from no neighborhood with no bitch named Porsche. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, these motherfuckers are mentally ill. You see, once again, black chick. You understand what I'm saying? How you doing, black? You see, once again, black chick. That's all they do. Like, you have to be out of your mind to date one of them bitches in 2021. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't like bitches like you, bitch. Jersey Mike. You sound like you keep a cock in your mouth. I don't think he's a crackhead, but you definitely an ex-crackhead. You don't look like you, nigga. Let me say this for you one more time. I have not been asleep, okay? I've been up literally, I was recording music. So I haven't been asleep since yesterday. I stopped to do this live before I went home because it's nice outside. I want to enjoy the day, so I look tired. I just came home literally on the train. I'm literally not but steps away from my train station. You understand what I'm saying? So no, that's just a cocksucker that's online, and that's what they do. I'm showing you what they're doing to Umar. I'm showing you what they did to Pup, and they're doing it by demonstration. All thing you gotta do is pay attention to them. Just pay attention to them. They're using it, the same shit they're saying about Umar. They now in my chat saying the same tropes. Didn't I tell you before the beginning of it? Go back to the beginning of this bitch, and you'll hear me say the same thing. I said there's 5 tropes that they use. They're gonna say you're a crackhead. They're gonna say you're gay. They're gonna say you're homeless. I mean, they've been using these same tropes. It's just like the trope you ever heard before. Your mama black. You bitches been using that shit for 15 fucking years. Yeah, my mom's black, but she ain't like you, you trash bitch. My mother wouldn't even speak to you, you trash whore. You understand? So it becomes apparent that we got 2 subcouplets of women. We got these nefarious, misandrous, nasty, belligerent, bitter, nasty, do nothing, always starting trouble, baby making, fucking trouble starting ass bitches that have now regurgitated themselves to being online. And then we got good women out here. And that's who I like to point out, and that's who I share on my channel. People like the Crimson Cure, people like Danica, all those women that have some substance or something to talk about, not just chicks that sit online and nitpick and try to start the next fight. If you go to half of these chicks' channels, one thing you'll find synonymous all the fucking time is all of them, they wake up at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning, start live and talk about some beef that happened last night. Ooh, let me tell you. And all these goofy fucking troublemaking bitches that think just like them, they donate money to them for that. So what you understand is you got a cluster of these motherfuckers. Now, why the fuck would I want to date somebody like that? Why the fuck would I want to date somebody like that? Why the fuck would I want to date somebody when 34K girls got leaked on the T-app saying lies about black men, white men, Spanish men, all kinds of men, 40-year-old men, 30-year-old men, 20-year-old men, lies. The national media picked up the story, it was so big. And then there was a second leak. So you're going to try to tell me after all that, chicks ain't out here doing nefarious shit. Get the fuck out of here. I don't have a woman because I'm mad. I got a whole bunch of bitches. How about this one? We can't even see what you look like. You don't even have a profile picture. Everything about you says about 5'4" and about 270 pounds. Get your fat ass the fuck up on out of here. And then like, they think that, this is the other thing too. This subset of black women I'm talking about, they believe that there's no other woman on this earth that's more beautiful than them. They believe that men of color shouldn't be regulated to having nothing but them, and you're my only option. Here's a newsflash for you, bitch. I've been dating Italian women, Greek women, or whatever since I was fucking 14 fucking years old when I was old enough to date. You are not my first choice. You understand? And even more so not now. And I'll tell you why. And that's not no stunt. I'll tell you why. If I see multiple different black men, and these same black women, they use this trope. I don't know if a lot of y'all know this. They use this trope right here. You better stay away from them white girls. They're going to get you in trouble. Name me one motherfucking black star that's a male right now, except for Shannon Sharp, that went down behind a motherfucking white chick. And I guarantee you there's more black chicks that's putting niggas under the rope. There's more black chicks filing lawsuits against Puff. There's more black chicks. They just tossed one with Sarah Stokes the other day. These bitches don't like you, black man. The bulk of them. Not all of them. There's some great ones. I'll always defend you. But 70% of them do not like you. They are involved in what you would call misandry. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to this one. Yesterday, I date white men. I date transvestites and white men. Listen, man. Listen here, bro. I don't give a fuck what you said here. That shit, that works with kids. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're wasting your time. This is the 5th time you come back in. I'm just laughing at you. Like, my nigga, listen. This is how deeply mentally ill you are. I want you to pay attention to something, right? I blocked you now 3 times, right? And your mentally ill ass came back here again with 3 fake profiles. These profiles take anywhere between 15 to 25 minutes to fill out. So that means you spent an hour of your time creating fake profiles so you could specifically go to people's pages and be anonymous like a coward and say whatever the fuck you want to say. You want me to be scared of you? Nigga, I'm more scared of this corn on my toe. Get your hoe ass the fuck up on out of here. I ain't never said on this channel I can beat everybody in the world. I don't want to beat everybody in the world. Hell, I don't even get on here and beef with people or whatever. But I'm telling you, and I'll tell you again, I don't know where you're getting your information from. A lot of these people, why do you care about people's dental? Yo, it's crazy that they say they're coming on behalf of women. That's why I keep trying to tell you, these niggas are not, if it was just me beefing with some men, they wouldn't even be in here saying nothing. They're coming because these guys are raised predominantly by women. So basically, when they have a son and they raise their son solely by themselves, black, white, polka dot, and differently, basically you got 2 bitches. This one bitch stands up to use the bathroom and the other bitch sits down. But it's 2 bitches that think the same, talk the same, move the same, speak the same, or defend the same. You know, when you insult a girl, a whole bunch of girls come together and they crap it around. That's what the bitch raised man does. Doesn't matter if they're black, white, polka dot, or whatever. You'll see this in society. Even women complain about it sometimes. They will sit there and they will come to the defense of bitches that don't even want them. That's the irony of the whole shit. These bitches don't even want you. They're telling you to their face. They celebrate when they go date a white man. and stay married to him for 4 months until he try to beat, shoot, kill him, or take their money, like that girl on The Bachelorette. He took that bitch for everything she was worth. If I'm so put together, why don't I have dinner and show? That sounds like a jealous trope right there. When somebody writes something like, if you so put together, have y'all ever heard me on here say I'm so put together? Have you ever heard me on here brag, get on here? You know what? And I'm better than all y'all because I live here. No, that's your self-esteem fucking with you. And that's what, low tier blacks, I'm gonna explain this with my white supporters. Y'all got the same thing with white people and poor white trash. The niggas of our culture are condescendingly the ones that you're talking about. The niggas of the culture, they go around and they look for thrills, and more importantly, they just kind of harass their own, kind of like how poor white trash do with other whites. I've seen this engagement on different various apps. Poor white trash, they'll come in and they'll be like, well, you know what? Now the Trump backing off with all you goddamn liberals, I'm gonna go to hell, all them shits. Or vice versa. And so you get the poor white trash that does it to white people, you get the niggas that do it to black people. And that's how it goes. And so the niggas, which I honestly and truthfully, I'm getting tired of niggas. That's what y'all really talking about. Y'all not talking about black people shit. We got black mayors, black governors, black judges, black police officers. You ain't talking about them. They're not criminals. No, you're talking about niggas. And then two, white American to differentiate what a nigga is, because y'all ain't make up the word, but it was made in Italy, but you know what I'm saying. Until you can differentiate good black people, it's no different than I can differentiate. I know good white people versus poor white trash. Poor white trash got a whole different DNA structure for starters. Just like niggas. Niggas have a whole different motherfucking DNA structure. I know it's hard for y'all to hear that. You understand? No, baby, you ain't gonna tell me I'm ugly. I done had some beautiful women around me. I put up pictures of beautiful women. Especially if you ain't got no profile picture. Hey, Jersey Mike, you came back for a 5th time. Jersey Mike wants my cock in his mouth. That's why he keeps coming back creating fake profiles. That's a homosexual man. You want to hear talking about people are homosexual. My man, you done made 5 fake profiles so you can come back here and talk to me. They ran that transvestite thing with, what's this guy's name? They ran that with him too. I tell you, they do the same tropes. So this is black people doing this. Pay attention. This ain't white folks, the man and all that shit. This is black people, niggas. And y'all got to learn the difference. Just how y'all got to learn the difference between poor white trash and white folks. Y'all confused and talk. Listen, I've been here in Connecticut damn near my whole entire life. I done been to Italian weddings, fucking Christmases, Greeks, and everything fucking under the sun. They my friends to this day. Papa Donacio, fucking Bacco. These are people I know that really speak Italian. My friend Cinzia that I always talk about all the fucking time. My point is this. I know the difference between poor trash and good white folks. I know the difference between niggas and good black people. And it's time white folks, you got to learn that. You learn that right there. You learn how to alienate the niggas. And I ain't talking about a kiss-ass nigga either. A brown-nosed nigga is worse than a motherfucking criminal. Because at least the criminal, you can see what the criminal is doing. The brown-noser, he'll hide who the fuck he truly is inside. I worked in the music industry for 17 years. I went from BMG to Atlantic and then over to Arista. From Arista to Interscope, the other way around. And I done seen fake motherfuckers all my life in media. When I see one of them, it's my channel. I can waste all the time I want to. No, I'm saying this. I'm saying I don't need your lead, bitch. How many followers you got? You've been here for 1 year and got no subscribers yet. You trying to tell somebody how to work their channel. No, what you want me to do, you want me to acquiesce my channel for niggas. Did you not hear me? I don't do the nigga tone. Now I'm homeless, Amanda. Wow, that's... Amanda, you all realize I do lives in my motherfucking apartment, right? Amanda, let me ask something else to you. Y'all see what I mean. Literally, I have my keys right here in my hand. And this bitch said, how did you end up homeless? Nigga bitches for you. Now, you think those are good women? And if they're nice with you, but would do that to me, they'll do the same thing to you. You just got to give them time. Y'all notice that nigga that I don't notice come back here 7 times now with a fake profile. That's somebody that's got a mental problem. So yeah, we gonna talk about them, but I'm talking about you in a way. I'm making you a demonstration, you silly motherfucker. You trying to play me, I'm playing you. I'm letting the world see who y'all niggas really are. Y'all don't realize it. So keep writing shit. I want the world to see who the niggas are versus the black people, because that's the problem now. We got niggas spearheading everything. Nigga bitches sitting around talking about my booty hole brown, making disgusting makeup lines. Chick don't say shit about that. You understand what I'm saying? Your mother's a whore. Your mother's a whore. Jersey Mike, you been back. You the one that's queer, motherfucker. You been back here 7 times. Your mother's a whore. You a whore, motherfucker, dog. You been here 8 times. He been back here 8 times after I done blocked him 8 times. And he called somebody gay. No, nigga, you gay. You coming back here 8 times to talk to another man. Get the dick out your jaw, nigga. Get the dick out your jaw, white. Hey, no nigga gonna come back here 8 times to check me. Talking about some niggas. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Thank you, Bruce. That nigga came back here 8 times. And I'm telling him, like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't know you. Who the fuck is Jersey Mike? I don't know you. What are you? Listen, do you think you're going to start a room about me and it's just going to end me? That ain't going to happen. People fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the effort that y'all put in to every black man. Like I said, and I started this podcast, whether it be Diddy, whether it be motherfucking Umar Johnson. And I want y'all all to share this after this is over. The thing you're saying is, if these black chicks, 70%, not all, if they get upset with you, they're going to use the same tropes. He gay. He don't like the women. If he don't like black women, he don't like women at all. What kind of fucking sense does that make? So if you like white dudes, if that means you don't like men at all, that means Venus or Serena Williams, she don't like men at all because she married a white dude. How about Eve? Eve married a white dude. Shit, in the picture she took during Christmas, that bitch looked like the help. I ain't gonna hold you. Everybody was saying it. That bitch looked like the maid. It was the way she took the picture. I ain't gonna hold you. It's not even that. It's the fact that they're sadistic. They're fucking sadistic. And they're bent on in the past, I don't know, man. I'm gonna say really past 7 years, I've really seen the change. And I think a lot of it had to do with the pandemic. You saw a lot of people's shit change after the pandemic. A lot of people went batshit crazy and just saying anything on fucking line here. But with me, listen, during the pandemic, I was fucked up for a quick moment. I was making a transition to coming back from New York, coming back here to Connecticut. And I remember I used to have black women that were on my channel. A lot of people that remember me know this. I used to have black women on my channel literally making fun of me during the pandemic. And I said, yo, this is crazy because I didn't got, like, y'all don't listen to the gas of the story. I done got black women hired. Literally. I done bought black women when I was on MTV for 2 seasons on Direct Effects, for 2.5 seasons. I bought my little brother on there, which he'll testify to that. I got 3 Dominican girls that could testify and tell you I bought them on there because they was with me when man, y'all don't even know. I went out of my way to help black women all throughout my life. So that broke my fucking heart when I saw that shit going on. And they were doing it for a goof. It wasn't like they really meant it. They were just doing it for a goof, kind of like the same thing you see in my chat right now. So I was like, all right, well, I definitely can't fuck with them because you're not worried about my liability. You're not worried about my life. You're not worried about, you know what I'm saying? So you look at shit like that and you say to yourself, you know what? I ain't fucking with that. And you got every right to feel that way. So if you're a man, you don't have to feel obligated to date anybody just because a motherfucker say so. You date who the fuck you want to date. Eve's out here dating who the fuck she want to date. The responses from black women are, oh, she's got a beautiful family. But if it's a black dude dating a white girl, you're not going to say that. First thing they say is, why are you dating? I'll give you an example. Who was it? I think it was Jamie Foxx. I'm going to put up the clip later. Jamie Foxx has got a clip out right now where he's in the car with some white girls. He's not doing anything with them. He's not having sex with them. They're all clothed and everything else. You know what they got on the fucking thing? He out here messing with them white girls again. But you bitches wasn't saying that about Serena Williams. You bitches wasn't saying that about Eve. So it's a double standard and it's clear. And it's so clear, it would be one thing if it was an assumption, and I'm just assuming this from what I'm hearing. No, you're seeing it written. Where I could take a screenshot of it. Now, you can sit back and pretend to be able whatever you want to, and I'm sure there's a couple of men that are going to, defend it like they usually do. I'm not defending that shit. There is a problem. If you're telling me that you can do no wrong, and it's wrong for me to do this, but it's okay for you to do it, it doesn't measure up. And that's a woman that you're gonna always conflict with. And if you're not conflicting with her per se, and she's a great woman, you're going to conflict with the people that are surrounding her because they think like that, and sometimes they influence her to think like that. I grew up in AT. I went to Cobb High School. I was 15 trying to get a date at the high school dance. Guess how that went? I hear you, Bruce. Who's in here saying some dumb shit? I won't go that far and say that because, like I said, when I throw in, and I'm not reading what you guys are saying that is playing off the chat room, but I'll say like this. I haven't, and I'm saying me personally, I haven't run into one in a long time that was sincere. It's always like some back end or back door shit with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll be nice and cool with you and it's like an acting role. You know what I mean? And when you've really been with women that are genuinely just nice and not narcissistic, obnoxious, always trying to get attention thrown on them, because normally if they're just walking through a room, nobody's paying attention to them. You understand? Like, this is one trick I see women do where they'll be, I've had this happen a million times. They'll be walking towards me. They're not talking to anybody on the phone or whatever. As soon as they get right in your face, say, hey, how you doing? I'm like, what the fuck kind of neurotic shit is that? You know? There's a lot of behaviors out here. I've had chicks walk past me, they start talking to themselves or start singing rap lyrics or like weird shit, you know? And so, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a high percentage of females in society, black, white, polka dot alike, that are on psychotropic drugs, meaning like they have to have drugs to control their mental illnesses and shit like that. If you don't believe me, go right down to the DSM or go to the Department of Health and you'll see it for yourself. Our high majority, I think it's like 40-something% of women in the United States. I don't know what the fuck that means, but yeah, good luck with you. What did you write in here that got rejected? I always look at the rejected. Danielle, you fucked up. Yeah, I got nothing more beautiful than a black man. He said, Danielle, you're fucked up. Oh, you look like a redneck. Okay, I got you with the redneck cap on. Yeah, you ain't hear my little spiel about poor white trash. I don't fuck with y'all. Nobody cares about what poor white trash says. They always been the bottom of the barrel. It's called ignorance. They don't have nothing better to do. Ignorance, homie. Give them money. Yeah, but you know, their ignorance is fucking up my money. You know what I'm saying? And like, I can't have that. I'm like, so many people have these conversations online. They talking about, yo, white folks is doing this, white folks is doing that, or whatever. Everybody that you've seen in my chat room, I say 80% of them are black. And all of them are doing on the behest of a bitch. They're bitch hungry. Them and Latin men, some of the most bitch hungry men you ever meet in your life. Oh, you ain't gonna find no bitch hungry men like black and Latin men. Only thing you gotta do is send up some pussy and $100. That motherfucker be happy, most of them. So I'm telling you, if somebody that's in the culture, somebody that's part of that culture, they're bitch hungry. So they go and they, like, how can I explain it to you guys? They basically go do the behest of what's the name, of black women. And that's why it's like kind of dangerous fucking with those bitches. Because, and I'm gonna be honest with you, because what happens is that they get mad and get upset. There's been stories of dudes getting killed, getting taken out and shit like that, right? Because this bitch was mad. There was a situation just recently that I saw, and I think I'm gonna cover that story when I get home this afternoon, of this guy. He just made bail. I think it was in Alabama or North Carolina, some shit down south. And some dude that was the ex-boyfriend had showed up at the house and had been previously saying, yo, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that to you, I'm gonna do this to you. And so the dude shot him and killed him. And it's like my state, we have a castle doctrine, which is similar to stand your ground. But the only thing is, I have the right to, I have the duty to retreat. Meaning, if I take I think it's like 2 to 3 steps back, that's proficient enough for the courtroom. So the same thing happens in this state. And so I guess he's being defended under that. And even the prosecution is looking at it like, yo, we're willing to give him bail at the very least. And they gave him a low bail for first degree murder. So, you know, that's how they typecast it. What y'all saying in here? You in here threatening me? Bitch, don't threaten me. I don't know you, you don't know me. You understand what I'm saying? Make that your last time you ever threaten me, bitch. You threaten me again, bitch, you're gonna die. You don't know me. Stop throwing shit in there like that, for real. Cause I ain't with all that shit. Bitch, I'll take your life, like for real. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't let your motherfucking ego. Remember, bitch, you said you wasn't online. You know what I'm saying? Just don't let your ego get you pumped up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't coming. Don't worry about me. Like you say, you got them do dirty niggas. I got do dirty bitches. So you can talk all that shit with your nerdy ass to them. All right, since you so fucking tough. All right, you so tough. You tough as fuck, right? You tough as fuck. I don't know. I'm the only racist that they're racist. I don't know political tards. I wouldn't even talk to a nigga like you. You sound like a cocksucker. Black women have made it like that. Black women have made it like that. White men have made it like that. They both angry. Some of the most angriest motherfuckers, the broke ones anyway, the poor ones. You know, historically, internationally, whenever you got a population of people that's poor, you're always going to find some travesty. Like, I'll give you an example. During the Prohibition, you know, they were selling bootleg alcohol. Why? Because motherfuckers, if it's fucked up and they're poor, they always want to drink and get high. Any place you go in America, you go to old Bavarian Germany, what did they do? They created ales because it was a cheap form of foaming beer because they like to drink to get over their sorrows. This is what people do. They've always historically done it. They're not going to stop anytime soon. You understand? So, you know, we all got our demons. We all got our tropes or whatever. But this is something more than this, guys. This is not just the average, you know what I mean, funk or whatever. This is something deeper. This is strategic. This is, you know what I mean, pointed. Like, anytime you get a group of women that look like you and they're online, they got sons that look like you and they're trying to detriment and trying to put out, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Now, tell your mother, oh, I'm a loser for begging for money. Anybody hear me talking about cash apps? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Who are you, Eagle? I don't even know you. Who sent you over here begging for cash apps? Nigga, I ain't even say shit about a cash app. That shit's crazy. Let me get this fucking cocksucker up out of here. Oh, he came back with 2 fake profiles. So you see somebody is sending these motherfuckers over here. That's all right. I got about 5 people's pages to visit. Since y'all like to fuck with people's pages, we're gonna come fuck with your page. I don't need none of these niggas over here either. I'm gonna get my niggas to come fuck with your page, like you wanna fuck with mine. But since everybody wanna fuck with my page, we're gonna fuck with yours. How about like, damn, niggas just got some real mental problems, G. I don't be on here banging on people, son. I really don't. Only thing I do is I just respond to me in any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And you want to keep on thinking that I'm by myself? Find out I'm not. I'm not here to be a tough guy or a killer or a murderer or none of that shit. I'm just here to tell you simple facts. You're not going to talk to me in any kind of way and don't think I'm not going to. Like the bitch came in here earlier. I told you not to say anything. Bitch, who the fuck are you? You wouldn't say about that shit to my sisters if they were standing there. They stopped fucking mole holding your ass. That's the shit I be talking about. Niggas be like, if my mans and this was up here or whatever on camera with me, you wouldn't be saying half this shit you saying in here. You know what I'm saying? Come on, nigga. Diddy oil, black fatigue. I gotta flag you for that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna flag you for that shit. You can't come up in here talking like that. I'm gonna flag you for that shit. These people is corny. I'm just paying attention. So we got a mixture. It's almost, if you pay attention to the chat, it's almost like the poor white trash and the racists are working together with the niggas. Pay attention to the chat, you'll see it. Damn, Jersey Mike, you back here for the night. Jersey Mike is back to put my cock in his mouth again. He's back here for the 9th time with my cock ready for his fucking mouth. Ain't that right, Jersey? Jersey Mike is on the fucking cock today, boy. 9th fucking profile. God damn, Jersey Mike, I'm deep in your mind, son. I'm deep in your mind, my nigga. 9th fucking profile, dog. God damn. Know what I'm saying? 9th fucking profile, dog. You are a mental case. No, nigga, you're the loser. I got 2 profiles. You got 9 of them. And I guarantee you this one ain't got no followers either. Let me show you how mentally ill this nigga is. This nigga made this one 2 months ago. He made this one 2 months ago. He made this one 2 months ago. Your mother's a fucking whore. He's gonna come back again in a minute. Watch. He got the whole cock in his mouth. What the fuck? Germans and ale. That's what I was speaking of. You know, they made that during the poor times or whatever the case may be. So, you know, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, I've been blocking like 9 different profiles, Daniel. What's up, on? I've been blocking literally like 9 different fucking profiles. So I get what you're saying. 2 profiles. Wow, I'm stunned. Who cares how many followers you have online? Niggas that don't have any followers say shit like that. Like you've been here for 4 years with 18 subscribers. Yeah, people that don't have monetized accounts, they say shit like, who cares about, they try to dumb down whatever it is. Whenever, what you go find is whenever you get a man of color talking, black or Latin or white, you're gonna find a group of bitches. They're gonna sit there, and basically what they're gonna do, and you're gonna have the sub simp niggas that follow behind them, like this whole nigga right here called Tony Baloney. Nobody's in here talking about cash apps. You're talking about cash apps. So you have a mission. I told you, one thing I got to do is let them expose themselves. Yeah, you've been making bid for thousands of years, but it really came out of need and necessity and poverty. If you say you've been making it, were you rich back when you started making L's? Answer that question. All right then. Y'all were poor. We never talk about how poor the barbarians and Jumeri people were. You were literally living in mountains and by countrysides and shit like that. One of the most famous motherfuckers, the caveman that got stuck in ice and had a perfectly preserved body. Where was he from, sir? With the ice pick? Where was he from? What are you talking about in here? 2 profiles. Wow, I'm stunned. Who cares how many profiles? LS812 said 2 profiles. Wow, I'm stunned. Who cares how many followers you have online? That shit's crazy. A nigga wrote that and they just sat there and watched the motherfucker come in here 9 times. That means you working with that motherfucker. That's crazy. Yeah, I want y'all to literally see. No, it's not the Caucasoid Mountains. It's not that. Damn, Tony Baloney came back with 2.0. I hear you, Tony. Anybody, listen, I'm gonna let him sit right here. Anybody think Tony funny? Maybe we can save him some time. Does anybody think Tony is funny? Tony Baloney 2.0. Does anybody think he's funny? Go ahead. Besides him, or people that came here with him, does anybody think he's funny? Go ahead. Anybody, because he's wrote like 6, 7 different fucking comments and nobody's laughing. Shout out, LA. What's going on? Hey. Tony Baloney, does anybody find this cocksucker funny? Because he's going to come back again. He's another one who wants a schlong in his mouth. Listen, schlong chaser. Well, let's ask you a question. Do you see that nobody's laughing at the shit you're writing? So it's sooner or later, because you're going to come back with like 7 to 8 different profiles, I would just like fucking give up. Nobody finds you funny. That's why you had to come in here with your mans and be like, yeah, they've been frying you. Nobody's laughing at the shit y'all writing. Nobody. Life fatigue. How about cocksucker fatigue? Because that's what you are. You're a loser motherfucker. You came back here with 9. Your man came here with 9 profiles. You've come in here with 4 profiles. These are homosexual men. You want to chase after other men. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all in society. A lot of these men, they're actually gay men. That's the gay motherfucker. You done came over here 9 times with 9 profiles, and I done blocked you 9 times. Get off men's cocks, man. That shit's weird, bro. That shit's weird. That's some weird shit. I hope your motherfucking mama fall out of fucking airplane, nigga. Like, shut the fuck up. What the fuck? And then he wrote black fatigue. That shit is funny as hell. He wrote black fatigue 2 times. No, I say white fatigue because I'm not over at your page with multiple fake profiles. I say you a nutty motherfucker. I think even white people need to put people like you on an island and set the motherfucker on fire, and whoever escapes, escapes. You understand? That's trash behavior. And then you try to clean it up and make it look like you're funny. Nobody in my chat room laughed at you. Then you try to clean it up again and you say, well, ha 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 ha. That's somebody's got a mental problem. He's back again, y'all. He's back again. He's back again with more fake profiles. Y'all don't see how mentally ill, like, we just keep laughing at them. Nobody thinks they're funny. This is the mental illness you get on here. I know what they do, dog. I've been blogging for 5 years. I know what they do. I'm sitting here telling y'all what they do. Instead of listening to what I'm telling y'all from a blogger that's been doing what he's been doing for 5 years and had tens of millions of views now, y'all want to go with your own attitudes, which are, like, no offense to you, they're I don't want to say the wrong thing because I'm not trying to insult. You haven't tried it yet. You understand what I'm saying? Damn, man, you back here again. Trump, black fatigue. No fake profiles here, fake fatigue. Anybody think Transformer Hunter is funny? I know nothing about the algorithm or what AI could do. Well, you know what, Eric Thomas? you feel that you can magically hiffle whiffle do through a screen and tell me what I do and don't know because you picked at my brain or whatever, whatever. I tell you what, very quickly, tell me the definition since you're smarter than me, Eric. What's the definition of vertical integration under 20 seconds? Go ahead, right in the chat room. We're gonna wait for Eric, kids. Big Eric with the big brain. Eric, in under 20 seconds, what's the definition of vertical integration? Fuck that. I'll make it easier for you. What's the definition of synergy? Come on, big white man Eric Thomas. You got the answers to everything. He's back for attempt time, for attempt to putting the cock in his mouth. It's Jersey Mike back for a cock in his jaw again. That's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Why? Because you said so, or is it irrelevant because you can't answer it? It's irrelevant because you can't answer it. See, one thing I found synonymous with men that are raised by women solely is they kind of operate like an answer like a woman does. See, if a woman tells me some shit like that, I'm like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when a man tells me some shit like that, and he says, you know what? That's irrelevant because I can't answer the question. You're a dumb motherfucker. That's why you can't answer the question, motherfucker. And everybody around you in your real life knows you're a dumb motherfucker. Everybody in your house knows you're a dumb motherfucker. I can look at you and tell you didn't graduate from any secondary collegiate institution. You're a dumb motherfucker. That's why you couldn't answer it, Eric. Okay, Eric? Stop pretending you're smart because you're a white dude. It bugs me. Let me get the other one out of here talking about fucking black fatigue. I ain't white, and these some weird ass marks. Yeah, man, these some weird motherfuckers, bro. Yeah, Keyway, you can stay here, man. I ain't got no problem with you. You seem like you solid. These guys clearly got no grass to touch. Yeah, it's like they making up shit. That's what they do on here. I keep trying to tell you. And that's why I'm starting to make men pay attention to it, because if you're paying attention to what's going down with Umar Johnson, if you're paying attention to what's going down with Puff, if you're paying, there's a subsect of women of color that are misandrous. These are women, really in all reality, these are women that are lesbians. They don't like men. Now, this is not the totality, and it exists in multiple different cultures, so don't get me fucked up. But the truth of the matter is, it seems to be something there that's making black women just ultimately go at black men, but it's skipping shit like the T app fucking leak with 34,000 fucking women writing fake profiles, and not one stand-up woman had anything to say about that shit. Instead, they came on, I can't believe they leaked their addresses and their life. Fuck them bitches. Fuck every last one of them deceitful, nasty, evil bitches. Now we got one called Ball Girl. So all y'all gonna come over here and write black fatigue in here? That's crazy. That's a new thing that rednecks are doing now. Rednecks and poor white trash are now following bloggers online so they control other niggas or whatever. But you know, we're the ones that are the problem. But niggas that's creating 9 to 10 different fucking fake profiles, that's not the problem here on YouTube. No, that's no problem whatsoever. Just the people that are all here talking about it, their business, they're the problem. But the motherfuckers that are all live making 9 to 10 profiles, they're not the problem. No, there's a solution. They're the best thing that's happened. Y'all being fooled on this app, dog. This app is a joke. The end is here, okay? The end is here. What y'all knew is this YouTube shit, by the time 2026, this shit will be forgotten. Something's coming to replace this shit, and it's just about to get heavily regulated. I tried to put up a clip the other day of something that Trump did when he was signing all that other shit, including that executive order for DC. Y'all niggas wasn't even paying attention. I said, this nigga just changed the whole game with social media, and I told y'all it was them. I don't even care, man. Like, I can't even defend black people. What I'm gonna defend black people for, like, to the extent I can. These niggas are on here telling people don't donate to me. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, God. Like, y'all getting old, bro. Y'all getting old. I'm going to flag you every time you come over here and say that shit, too, just to let you know. You know what I'm saying? So if you value your little profiles, you can sit here and listen and be as right. I knew I had some racists up in here, though. I appreciate y'all showing yourself. I really do. Now, y'all still don't believe me? Y'all still don't believe me, huh? Y'all still don't believe me, but y'all sitting up letting white supremacists and fucking mean, evil black bitches. Y'all crazy as hell, man. Nah, I ain't fucking with y'all. I can't fuck with y'all. I can't fuck with y'all. That's crazy. What he said? It's annoying because they're so vocal on a lot and they never see you in real life. But that's what I was telling you about, like, in 3 or 4 different apps that I'm on. Like I honestly and truthfully deleted one of my profiles or whatever because they started that conversation there, but it's when they started adding videos. And the videos are very cherry picked. Like some of these videos are 3-4 years old. They take the video, compile it together, make it look like they want it, edit it. This is why we're mad about. Like I'll give you a perfect example. That shit that happened down there in Ohio, right? That white dude, you saw him on camera. Dog, you threw the first punch. Once you throw that fucking punch, it don't matter if that man black, white, polka dot, purple, whatever the fuck. Men are men. Men fucking kill each other. If you need an example of that, we've got 4 simultaneous wars going on internationally right now. Men fucking kill each other. Cain killed Abel, if you need an example. And every man knows that. Men have a chill spot when it comes to arguing with other men, most smart men anyway, because you know it's a potentiality for you to get put the fuck in the hospital. There ain't no real man gonna tell you anything fucking different. We're mindful when we argue with other men. Yeah, but I mean, these guys, they started whole pages where they take these video clips, put them up there, and they call it black fatigue or whatever. I've seen one with Latin fatigue now. That one's a new one popping up. You know, they make iterations of it or whatever. They got a Latin fatigue one too. Like they'll put up videos of people getting deported and shit. It's like real lowball shit. You know what I mean? And so I'm just like, yo, y'all see that going on. Y'all see they talking about you too. And you still talk about, nah, fuck that. You asking for donations. Nah, what you think? They just coming after me? See, I go to a lot of these white supremacist channels and shit like that. That's why they over here. I go over there and I fuck with them the same way they fuck with other people. Like, I'll give you an example. There was this girl that I shared, and she had a whole group of, obviously, white supremacist ass motherfuckers. She was the one chick that I shared. She's actually from, I think, Ethiopia or something like that. But I shared her, whatever, and there was all these white people because she had an accent. All these people was in there. I'm so sick and tired of these people. We need to deport them now. And all that. I was like, yo, this bitch ain't even said. Excuse me, but this woman ain't even said nothing to y'all. But they did it just out of spite to be like, this is poor white trash collective that's been sprouting out ever since Trump got elected. It ain't Trump's fault, but it's a collective of poor white trash that been sitting in, you know, that January 6th crowd type motherfuckers. Who created the KKK? I'll take you a step forward. I don't need to look at a book. They were originally called the Night Riders. What did the Night Riders do? Well, that's easily depicted in the movie 12 Years as a Slave. They recaptured slaves and brought them back down south and put them back into servitude. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the Night Riders had gotten outlawed, and what you see demonstrated in the movie 12 Years a Slave is actually with Solomon Thorpe, is what you see right there is you see him actually getting kidnapped. But the Night Riders, as they were called, they were commissioned to return freed slaves in some cases by kidnapping, and sometimes escape, and most importantly, escape slaves, which they were originally set up for. If you need an example of that, watch the movie Django Unchained. When he says Son Sana, or whatever that man's name was, send D'Artagnan to nigger heaven. Those were the Night Riders. And that's why you saw that little small band. Any more questions? Any more questions? Okay. Devin, here in LA, the whites, Asians, and Mexicans click up against us. The whites, Asians, and Mexicans click up against us in prison. They do it here too in the New York City tri-state. They do the same thing. It's specifically, I find that the Ecuadorians, the Peruvians, and Mexicans here. And it's only a half of the Mexicans. Like, it's a very small percentage of the Mexican group, but I definitely see it from the Peruvian. You gotta realize in Peru, they got a black cast there, but it's like, it's not like as exuberant as like Dominican Republic, Panama, tú sabes, pero la gente latino, tú sabes, Cuba, tú sabes, pero los barrios, pero todas las gritas, tú sabes, no tiene, el Perú, Ecuador, tú sabes, es diferente, toda la gente ahí, tú sabes, en blanco, el pelo blanco, tú sabes, es más. Entonces, porque esa no la me gusta, tú sabes, son siempre la gente ahí, en latino. Bueno, yo soy claro en mi mente, ahí se, entonces sabes, yo soy negro, tú sabes, claro que sí, negro. Get your mother back on the block, the whore bitch. Oh, that's the other one they do now too. The black women that started telling black men to get online and tell you to go get a job with the white man while they saturate all the money off this white-owned profile app Google. That makes sense, right? Y'all get the fuck up on out of here so we can make all the money. Bitch, stop telling me. What's up, Tisa? I know that's you, you stink bitch. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I don't care about none of that shit. I find this shit funny. Y'all, you motherfuckers are literally a science experiment right now. They say I'm no black, I'm Dominican, skin black. How many Dominicans you been around? I don't like that type of conversation. You know, some people, like, let me give you an example, right? I hear people that I don't play that racist shit. Like, if you came in here and if you've been in here in my chat room and you say something about white people, I'm gonna go off on you too. I don't play that shit. I don't do the shit with the misandrous shit. I don't do the shit definitely with that woke shit. You come in here with any of that woke shit, fuck you, fuck everybody live in your house, get the fuck out of my chat room. I don't do none of that canceling motherfuckers because I'm mad at them on Tuesday. I don't do none of that shit. So, and I've never been a proprietor of that. I don't advocate for people not to donate to people, whatever. But you got a subset of black bitches, and I'm gonna say it just like I said it, that are on here, the 70% rate that are just some nasty, belligerent, but I'm a black woman every 5 fucking seconds, that I'm getting tired. They even tell us that shit. You know, as a black woman, bitch, I can look at you and tell. Goofy ass bitch. I'm so sick and tired of these hoes. And that's all they do. They just go around harassing motherfuckers because that's all they can do. These bitches live. I've never met a group of women that live to be annoying. They find joy in that. They find joy in some of the most devious shit you can think of. So that's why I said to you, they're really sadistic. And a lot of people don't realize that. We need a group of women that decide to just get on the internet and they say, you know what, we're just going to run around. We're going to talk about white women. We're going to talk about black men. And we're going to talk about everybody, every other woman that doesn't look like us while we try to look like them. Hand me that blonde wig, would you? Hand me that blonde wig, would you? So, you know, at first I knocked it off because I got sisters. I knocked it off. Okay, bitches is mad. They don't like the conversation. I get it. But when it starts becoming malicious, no, bitch, I'm going to call you the fuck out. And I just saw 34,000 hoes sit up on a T-app and lie on men and recklessly destroy their motherfucking reputations or whatever. Some of these men were 18, 19, 20 years old. Those is kids. Do you know the damage you could do to a black man tailing on that he's a sexual assault at 18, 19, 20 years old? And some of you bitches got sons. That's the fucked up part about it. Some of y'all bitches got sons. So you're creating this environment for your son, you dumb bitch. And I'm saying that to any woman that's participating in that behavior. This doesn't go to the ladies or the women. This is for the women that are participating in this type of destroying behavior. But sitting in the back talking, oh, the culture. Bitch, you fucking up the culture. You fucking up the culture. This Siobhan bitch that's running around from platform to platform trying to take down Umar because she mad. Umar, you shouldn't have said that. Go tell that chubby bitch you sorry. That's all you got to do, Umar. Go tell that chubby bitch you sorry, and she can take her country ass back to Kansas, Kentucky, wherever the fuck that hillbilly bitch from. I live in Philadelphia, mad Dominicans. I said that before. Now with Kaya and Cizzo, some Dominicans are like that because they don't know nothing but culture. You know what I'm saying? Culture supersedes race. Like a lot of people, they be thinking like, sometimes you'll hear me say blanco or negro, right? And some people think it's a negative connotation. It's not. It's just how people refer to each other. So like if I had a friend, like I got a friend that'd be like all the time to me, negrito, negrito, negrito. You know, say sorry, y'all. She'll be like, negrito, negrito, negrito. Pano toque. You know what I'm saying? Too many Dominicans in your room now. We ain't gonna do all that shit in here. Oh, in your neighborhood. I don't know about that too many Dominicans in your neighborhood. I fuck with Dominicans. like everybody wanna know me, like, you know, like the crew of niggas I'm with are like Dominican and Honduran. Yeah, you ain't gonna get me with that one. Yeah, sorry, you know what I mean? Like that's predominantly a lot of people I've been around. What's going on? Unknown user, Peace God, Kelly Bay. What's going on? Now I'm gonna say, because I've been here for 3 hours. You guys make sure y'all hit the Cash App. I see y'all in here. Y'all like the, what's the name? $, STRINGERBELL80. Please make sure you donate to that because Google doesn't pay a shit. I literally had 477,000 views within 2 weeks, and these motherfuckers gave me $56. I said they would have been in front of me, I would have choked out whoever was signing that fucking check. I made over 500,000 views. And you gonna give me $56, motherfucker? I'll tear this whole goddamn place up. And I don't know no man that would. 477,000 views and you get $56. That's how Google is giving it up. All right, man, but listen, I don't know you. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Peace. Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't talking about Dominicans up in here. Niggas want to sit around and talk about everybody else, but then turn around and say, don't talk about me. Scary ass nigga. Nah, we ain't talking about Dominicans up in here. That would be none of that. My homegirl's Dominican. My people's is Dominican. If I got a problem with you, it's Dominicans. It's coming. Entonces, ¿sabes? Por la gente de todo ahí dice, tú sabes, este cabrón de la Valencia, tú sabes, tú tienes Valencia, está bien, está bien, está bien, está bien, claro, claro, ahora, pero las mujeres, las mujeres chicha, pero la barrio. These niggas fight over whores. I don't fight over whores. Never have, never will. Nah, I ain't watching that. I ain't watching. I'm going to go to sleep when I get home. Might eat something, I'm going to sleep. Anybody want to give me some lunch or something like that? Nah. I want to see your ass take a crunchy ass bite out of an apple. Your teeth look like, I don't know, nigga, you just sound like a fucking hoe. Like, you like looking at, like, there's a strange amount of black men that like to get on and correct other black men's attributes. You ever notice that? They get that from their mama. They get that from their whole ass mama. Their mama used to do shit like that. Your hair ain't straight enough. Your hair ain't combed. You need to put some lotion on. If you listen to these niggas talk, they sound just like a single mama. All right, my man. You keep going around the line and looking at niggas' mouths and shit. You know what I'm saying? Chip's line about to smack Dupla's ass and become champ. Yeah, he might, man. I guess I gotta watch that shit. I'll watch it, maybe the highlights of it or something like that. I ain't really been into nothing but writing music right now. I got something special coming up for myself this week coming up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep that a secret. So I'm gonna make y'all look so stupid this week. Y'all gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. Listen, man, all that other stuff, man, I have a conversation with you. Please don't call me bro or brother if you ain't never donated, supported, or hit the like button. I find that's fake love. I don't like fake love. You know what I'm saying? Be real with me. Be like, yo, Davin, I like what you be saying, man, but I ain't hit the like button. I ain't donating to you, son. Let me have my options. You know what I'm saying? No, it's all good. You good. Let me have my options. I don't like that brother shit because people be coming in here calling me brother. And they sat in here for like 3-4 weeks, called me brother, and they didn't even donate $20. You know what I'm saying? I told niggas, like, and I have a right to say what I'm saying. Like, the only people gonna tell you I don't have a right to say what I'm saying is motherfuckers that want to see me. I don't know. Like, they think that like this is the end all be all for me, which is this YouTube shit. And I'm like, nah, son, this is all you do. Some of these niggas, this is all they do. And rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Some of them is making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month. I don't know. To basically gossip on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Bring down their own people and shit. And y'all talking about, yeah, these are solid motherfuckers. I ain't no solid motherfucker, dog. I'm in the streets. Niggas like that, we used to put in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like that would be out of here for real. Doing all that snitching and all that shit or whatever, unless you connected with somebody. Niggas is on here snitching, talking to podcasts and sitting in the kitchens. Telling their whole life stories to a nigga sitting in his kitchen, filming with a cell phone, you know? So when you get people like that, and that's the type of mentality they got or whatever, please be aware that you're not dealing with people that are high echelon. You understand what I'm saying? You're dealing with people that are attention craving. See, there's a special type of man out there that normally in a normal setting, nobody will pay attention to them. So what they do is they go out of their way to try to get people to pay attention to them because nobody will pay attention to them. I know these types. They're thirsty for attention. So they'll go out of their way to do things, and this is what they're doing here online. They'll go out of their way to say things, make things up or whatever, because they have to project to the world that there's somebody because the world naturally won't accept them and acknowledge you and acknowledge them to being somebody, so they try to force it on you. Anytime you try to force somebody's respect, you're never going to ever be respected. Ever. Ever. The only time you can force respect out of somebody is if you got a gun in your hand and it's a war. That's the only time. Other than that, men are not going to respect you just because, hey, I think I should be respected. Nobody gives a fuck. That's why I don't try to force respect out of people. I'll be like, all right, cool. I let it go. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm just kind of highly upset though, dog, that this is the mantra of things now online. We sitting online and just trying to take down people. I ain't with that shit. I ain't with that. I think that's some coon shit. Whoever invented and started that coon shit, they need to be handled and dealt with real quick. Anybody that tolerate niggas going on and sabotaging niggas so no, it's collectively as a culture and as a group here on YouTube, period. No matter if people are disagreeing with anybody or whatever, there should be some parameters. Like one, you can't lie on people. That's just totally out of the fucking situation. Number two, you can't encourage people not to donate or support people. This is how we make our money here. You know what I'm saying? This is our job. I'm monetized by YouTube, and I showed y'all my numbers and what they paid out. 477,000 fucking views in 2 weeks, and you give me a check for $56. I'm trying to tell you, if I was in that office, whoever signed that check, I would have beat the shit out of them up in that motherfucker. You gave me $56. Listen, we got to go outside. Because I know by the advertising, let me tell you how it works on a tier. So basically, they use the advertising dollars like this. The advertisers pay for the slot, and if they click or don't click that shit right there, then it doesn't matter. That flows through there, it doesn't matter. They still got the advertisement through there. It'll be a lot of people that advertisers flows through there. Whether they click on it or don't click on it, it really doesn't fucking matter. You understand what I'm saying? The point of the matter is, you wonder what we're doing. We're stopping on these little red bugs. We got these little red Japanese beetles here, and they eat the grass and shit like that. They fuck up the ecosystem. So, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that's on here that's just doing fuck nigga shit, and most of the people I see doing it is black women. They have a hard on for black dudes. And they'll try to present it like they don't. Listen, I saw some shit where bitches, the passport bros, there's bitches flying out to the countries that the passport bros are going to spy on them. And filming it while they're spying on them. You don't think that's neurotic? You don't think that's crazy? What type of bitch follows niggas to another foreign country? A foreign country, like gets a plane ticket and says, we're going to a foreign country and we're going solely, I'm going to go out here and see what these passport brothers are up to, like they somebody's mama. And I think that's what the problem is with a lot of these black chicks out here. A lot of them have been single mothers, so they think they're the neighborhood, the culture's mama. And they're like, their sons think they're like the culture's older big brother. I had a nigga one day try to tell me, yo, you can't be talking like that. I said, who the fuck are you talking to, you cocksucking motherfucker? I don't know you. They don't know how to differentiate the word that you're a stranger. We're not fam. We're not friends. I don't know you. You're a fucking stranger. And that's why I reiterate the same words all the time. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you're saying. You're a fucking stranger. And people think I'm bugging when I say that. No, I don't give a fuck. You're a fucking stranger. Plain simple. You're a fucking stranger. You understand? So when you get these nutty ass people that fool on and do things like that or whatever, you can't really pay attention to them like that, guys. You got to just go with the flow. This ain't gonna be the last day I'll be on here live, but I see what's going on. Them niggas start seeing them 100,000, 30,000, 40,000 views on this page, and I'm doing them back to back, boom, boom, boom. And some of these channels can't even push 700 views, talking shit about everybody, but more specifically, the people that look just like them, coward ass motherfuckers. And I'm gonna keep calling a lot of you black dudes coward motherfuckers because you talk shit to another black man. They killed that black dude the other day in Chicago because he was trying to take his fucking necklace in 2025. That's some 1995 shit. And they did it on Facebook fucking Live. Now that's that said group of black dudes that we need to eradicate out the culture. These are bitch-made men, and they follow the directions from erotic, like this crazy bitches. And I know y'all don't believe it. It's hard for a lot of y'all to digest when I say it like that. Ain't no other way of fucking saying it. Big nigga and crazy bitch. Big nigga and crazy bitch. That's what they're producing. You know what I'm saying? Homie said, nah. Oh, that's cool, man. You don't have to donate. I don't give a fuck. Is that supposed to hurt my feelings? I said, hit the cash app. He said, no. Not me. I'm only supporting white supremacy. We're here because of Google. You Google tap dancing hoe ass niggas. What you doing? I'm tap dancing for Google. Google and tap dance. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. I want y'all to all practice that song. Y'all might as well be singing that. Most of these black bloggers. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. I want y'all to all practice that song, all right? Just practice that song for me and do me a favor. Every time your podcast ends, Sing that song. Be like, hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime. Yeah. Might as well. You already tap dancing, shoe shining. Ain't none of you got a lick of balls in you. But sit around all day long talking about men that look just like you. Sitting up there, motherfucker, talking about your own men, and bitches got sons in the living room. Sitting online telling motherfuckers don't donate to somebody eBay it. You should listen. You think the Jewish community sits around and says, "Look at Jaime, he's over there eBaying again." You think the Chinese community sits around and say, "Look at Lee Chong, he's over there eBaying again." The white community doesn't even do that. You think there was any problems with Donald Trump raised how many millions? No, nobody said nothing about that. You went over Donald Trump's side. They only do it to niggas because they think you're worth nothing. They think you're worth less than a racist white man, your own women. And you better start figuring this shit out because they're showing you. They're showing you. They're showing you. Do you know what type of white supremacist bitch you gotta be? You think it's funny, and I find it funny on you. You know what type of white supremacist supporting bitch you gotta be to come into another man of color's chat, a person that looks just like you and say, yo, this is the person I want to sabotage. Why? Because they look just like me and I'm a coward to try to do it to white folks. So I'm gonna make up every lie that I can. I'm gonna make up every joke that I can, every qualm that I can. Why? Because I want to destroy this guy. All right, well, what if somebody's planning to destroy you, bitch? Nigga. And you don't even see it coming. But anyway, long story short, don't forget about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. This will all be resolved. Just like when I told y'all about the Diddy trial. I said, well, you know, they over here celebrating they won a battle, but they ain't win the war. You all saw how that ended up, huh, kids? We still to this day, and I don't know why y'all don't do it, since y'all always want to be over here on my ass about cash apps and shit like that. Why don't y'all go talk to some of the motherfuckers y'all donated to during the Diddy trial that were completely fucking wrong? Why don't y'all go talk to them? Y'all don't go talk to them? Why not? Why y'all go talk to them, G? Uh-huh. When you say my cash app is expired. Hey, listen, man, in the what's name the what you call it there? The fucking description box and in the shit that I share in the community section, right? There's a link for Venmo and there's a link for PayPal. If you just go to my last live, you'll see it right there if you want to do that. So you got Venmo and PayPal because niggas was like, yo, my cash app fucked up. All right, well you don't need no sign up, you don't need nothing for Venmo or for PayPal. You know what I'm saying? So go hit the PayPal then. Huh? Something wrong with your PayPal too? I had somebody come in here one day. They was like, I'm gonna drop you 1,200. I said, yeah, sure. And that's the other goof too. They'll lie to you. Say, I was gonna send you something, but this app messed up. That app messed up too. What about your Venmo? That was messed up too. I'm gonna get all my apps are messed up. My phone, the way my phone set up. I ain't saying you. That's what niggas do. It's nothing to me no more. I don't care. You don't keep asking people, a group of people, a race of people, to keep supporting you for over 5 years, and you see them time after time after time after time after again supporting others. You understand what I'm saying? So at some point or another, you just gotta be like, yo, you know what? I ain't fucking with that no more. That don't work for me. You understand what I'm saying? You just gotta start reaching out to other people. Don't be afraid to reach out to other races. Don't be afraid to reach out to other demographics. Because as you can solely see, black population, they seem they'd only bent on two different tropes, which is gossiping and tearing somebody down. And tearing somebody down while they gossiping. Waiting for my new card, I got you. Yeah, I hear you. Sure. No problems. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Like, I'm just right now at this point, I'm just grabbing the views. first 10, 15 minutes in. Make sure you hit the support button. Make sure you donate or whatever. And depending on who they are, you'll have more advantage. So what I find is the more you act like a shuck and juck type person, like a yup, child, the more you act like that, the more the money they'll give you. They like that caricature. You know what I'm saying? That kind of slave caricature, that mammy kind of shit. They like that. I know this chick, she used to have a whole spill. I ain't gonna say her name, but she's a popular singer. This bitch used to do a whole mammy role. And I said, yo, you know what? I like that bitch for doing that. I understand exactly why she's doing that shit right now. Because that's what they like. They like to hear that mammy voice or the old pawpaw voice. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord, you know, it's hard out here. You know, you just got to do what you got to do. You know, and even if it get rough, you just got to do what you got to do. And if you got to shovel shit, you're going to do it. That is life. And that's the same motherfucker you be looking 10 years, right? Why did I listen to your unsuccessful ass for? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I really don't put too much into it or whatever. I've been here for 3 hours. I ain't reached one donation from nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Tell your mother to put her fucking stomach down. Now you see what I mean now, right? Now I'm the crackhead. Once it was Umar's a crackhead, now I'm a crackhead. These people y'all believe, I keep giving y'all money to them, man. These are the charlatans on this line or whatever. These people that are on here, I keep trying to demonstrate to you guys. These guys, they don't care anything about black culture. The only thing, how you doing? They don't care anything about black culture. What they care about is lining their pockets and using black culture to line their pockets. So the same way they're accusing Umar and saying Umar used the people or whatever, these fucking bloggers, they doing the same shit. They using God and they using fucking black people basically to make money and churn money up. And that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So as guilty as they say Umar is, these niggas is guilty of the same thing. If you say you don't get on your channel to start beefs and make donations, just peep the game. That's all you got to do. They trying to run you that I'm the bad guy, when really they the ones making all the moves. I don't get up here and make shit up. I don't get up here and just start randomly talking about niggas. How many times y'all heard me talking about something riveting? If you're a long-time listener of mine, you heard of me saying some shit or whatever, and then all of a sudden somebody will come in and interrupt when I'm saying some real shit. Because they want to grab that idea for themselves, or they can conclude my sentence and use it for their own advantage. That's why. I'm trying to tell you, some dastardly people that's over here. Go ahead, bro. You some dastardly people when you're dealing with this YouTube shit, and mostly it's women. Yeah, that's what's up. You know? So that's why I'll be pointing that shit out. A lot of people be getting mad at me, and they be like, why you just pointing them? Because that's them and Latin women is the closest to me. So why can't I make the correction how I see fit? You know what I mean? So I hear what you're saying and everything, but nah, I don't see it completely that way, man. I see it a different way. I see it like, hey, bitches is out here trying to destroy niggas, son. And niggas is cool with it. Nah, I ain't cool with that shit. What you say here? Now I'm headed to the crib. I'm a homeless crackhead. Is that so? Well, that's funny because I do lives in my house. How do you explain that one? I'm a homeless, I don't like your kind either. I hope your motherfucking mother, never mind. We ain't even gonna do that. I ain't gonna bust over. Oh, that's Jersey Mike again. Jersey Mike is back with the 11th profile with his mentally ill ass. Jersey, I've been here for 3 hours, right? Let me show you, listen, this is the people you listening to. I've been here for 3 hours. Most of the people have been listening to me. They know I've been here for about 3 hours. This guy, Jersey Mike, that's in the chat room right now, this nigga has literally made 10 fake profiles. Come here talking to me. Oh, you still saying the same? I don't care. You're pathetic. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. He said, you're begging for money. No one donated. Ha, 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 ha. That sounds like a child. That's a child. That's a child. No, it doesn't matter, man. I'll be all right, man. I think I'll be able to eat tonight, man. Thank you, Jersey Mike. I appreciate it, man. I think I'll be all right, man. My homeless ass should be all right. Yeah, this is funny. Oh, yeah. That takes a lot of effort right there. All right, Jersey Mike. We'll see you on the 12th profile. That's just crazy. But you see that effort, y'all? That's just what it is. So that's why I tell you, if y'all gonna do that streaming thing or whatever, you're gonna have to get used to that. Like, a lot of these guys, they fucking got no brain cells, you know what I mean? They say all kinds of crazy shit. Just let it go. not arguing with you all fucking day about nothing. I don't even fucking know you. You know what I'm saying? That's the funny thing. It's like you're arguing with a stranger. I don't know motherfucker named Jersey Mike. I know some guys in Jersey that'll beat your fucking skull in for me if I wanted them to, but I don't know no guy named Jersey Mike. You know what I'm saying? But hi. Now we get into a phase where niggas want to hop online and threaten niggas or whatever. I'm telling you, you gonna get fucked up fucking with me, nigga. You think you ain't, but I'm telling you, yeah. Stop bothering people you don't know online. It's a silly thing to do. This is not people out here, especially people my age. I'm in my 40s. We come from a time period where motherfuckers said shit and they meant it. So if you up online and you telling me, hey, me and my mans in there's gonna do that, I'm going to get my mans in there. And y'all doing that a little bit too much. And one of y'all gonna get hurt. I'm trying to tell you, especially these kids. I be having dudes in my chat room be 19 years old. 19? How am I arguing with a 19-year-old? How am I arguing? You see what I'm saying? I'm not arguing with no fucking kids. So it is what it is. You're gonna lose either way it go, man. You're gonna lose either way it go. Y'all give me a second, man. I'm across the street here. It's hot as fuck out here right now. Getting back from the grind, fucking working this shit. We did some good work last night, man. I got some stuff coming for y'all. Y'all gonna really, really dig. What y'all talking about in the chat room? That's that same person? You know, that might be this other dude too. It's this little chubby dude to follow me. He's off his rocket too. He's kind of mentally ill. That sounds like shit he said. You know what I mean? Like they all, I don't know how to explain that shit, but all those little vloggers, they all kind of like click up and work together and shit. You know what I mean? So, hey, it's a lot to deal with. You gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with it. If you don't deal with it, you might as well shut down your channel. You know what I'm saying? So, I deal with it. So when somebody say something to me, they say, well, you know what? You can't get no donations. You ain't, that's silly childish shit. And I go to show you what they all about. You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Somebody else wrote something for review. Give me a second. I'm just reading these comments. Some other nigga, we're not even talking about gay people. What are you talking about? See what I'm saying? Like, this is some deep, okay, so the new thing now is with blacks, because I'm trying to tell you, like, there's certain type of blacks, and about every 3 or 4 months, they go through a new mentally ill phase, all right? This is the regular route. So let me stop for a second. Let me explain this shit to you. So basically, most of the people you hear speaking, these niggas are followers. So basically what they do is they follow whoever says whatever. So say a female vlogger, she says, you know what? We're going against so-and-so because so-and-so said this about me. So that female vlogger, especially if she cute, because these thirsty ass niggas want to sleep with her or something like that, what happens is, hold on one second. Hold on one second. I got this loud ass thing coming behind me. I'm gonna show you how this whole thing works. Just give me a second. That's some shit. That's some shit. Get an alternator for that fuck. That thing sounded terrible. Shit smoking. You need to go park that shit. Oh, we got a new edition, y'all. Now they write nigga in there. That's the other one they do. They write N-R-G-G-E-R. Oh my God, Andy, I'm hurt. I'm gonna start vlogging for the rest of the evening because you called me a nigga. Oh God, Andy. No, Andy, you can't do it. Motherfucker, I don't give a shit. Oh, you thought that was gonna turn it off? Oh, holy nigga. I don't get it, man. So now y'all understand it, right? I got racists. I got black women at a 70% margin that don't like black men or Latin black men. I've got poor white trash. That's who I got to go up against. Nah, nigga, I'm all right. I know a way around all that shit. I know a way around all that shit. Yeah, you see Andre Morris? That's just funny, right? I keep telling y'all, they come in here all the time. I said I either got racists in here or niggas that's riding for bitches. Diddy, man, I'm Diddy Master. Diddy Master, I like that one. Is that what they tell you? Let me ask you a question, bitch. What they tell you that one over there? Huh? What they tell you that one over there? Oh yeah, Frumpy. So you know it is what it is. What's up, buddy? What you said, Diddy? That was a funny comment. DMX. That's what's up. I like that comment. He was a weirdo. Notice a lot of black dudes, they're always in here throwing sexual innuendos at other men. I think that's what y'all ladies mean. These niggas is crazy, bro. Say what you like, bro. It's all good. You know what I mean? Do what you feel. Niggers, Diddy Master. Y'all gotta make up your mind. One nigga wrote, one dude wrote nigger, the next one wrote Diddy Master, and the next one wrote what that mouth do. That's the crew of people. Oh boy, I'm gonna go to sleep. That's how fucking worried I am about that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you got a crew of people that's doing stuff like that. It's sad. It's sad as fuck. Like, if that's how you put your energy in, but you ain't putting your energy into Trump, you ain't putting your energy, you know, if that's how you feel, you ain't putting your energy into political aspects, you ain't putting your energy into, I just put up a video yesterday of a man of the shekel descent, if you know what I mean. A man of the shekel descent, and he was in an airport or a bus station or something, and he was in there taking pictures of a little 11-year-old girls. And no, I'm talking about for real. And so it's on my page, it's in my shorts. It's the last video uploaded on my shorts, so you ain't even got to search. It's the last video uploaded on my shorts. And so the 5 black kids, they run up on him, like for real, like, yo, son, we'll do something to you, right? So turn around, hold on one second, y'all. Turn around and shit, and motherfucking, at the end of the video, it's a black woman, and she's trying to break him up from attacking the dude that was taking pictures of the little girls. And I said, how does that fit? Like, she was trying to reprimand them, if you don't get what I'm saying, instead of reprimanding the dude that was actually taking the pictures, which I think is like weird as hell to me. But you know, sometimes it's just, that's okay. So, you know, that's what you got to go through, man. So like I said, he's been here for 3 hours and he get no idea. It's okay. This one was about for people to donate to. This was about something else. I have the proofs of what I'm talking about. Now I have proof of what I'm talking about. There are motherfuckers online that are purposely trying to denigrate and destroy other podcasters by spreading lies and rumors. So if you saw they were spreading lies and rumors about me, you understand what I'm saying? Please make sure to understand they'll spread those same lies and rumors about Umar. They'll spread those same lies and rumors about Puff. They'll spread those same lies and rumors, and y'all seen them serve these lies and rumors, and y'all still like, That's some silly motherfuckers. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna sit there and keep listening to the same niggas that over and over been wrong, giving them money. You gotta be a special type of dumb motherfucker for that shit. That's my favorite podcaster though. That's why. That nigga's crazy. I don't give a fuck what you giving, nigga. And you know, I don't care. I really don't care. Like, you know why I got these niggas? Cause check this out. That dude came back here how many times? 10 times? Trying to be my friend, trying to get me to care. And I'm like, Sean, I don't care. I really don't care. Y'all heard me tell him that 10 times, I don't care what you're saying. Like, that's not the way I measure the metrics of my life. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the rules I live by in the metrics of life. So your rules are for a common man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And to the counter they have to that, you think you better than us. You think you're better than us. That shit's hilarious when they say that shit. You think you better than us. I told you that all this operandi is to make sure that everybody's the same. Hold on one second, y'all. Modus operandi here. Come on. Fat ass murder. All right, so the modus operandi is to basically make sure that nobody fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? So this is what black people are doing. That's the point I want to get at. He said, niggas doing this. I'm like, that's the shit that white people did in like, I don't know, early 1900s. They didn't do stuff like that. Excuse me, miss. I'm sorry. Excuse me, miss. I don't want anything from you. You too old for me. She tried to jump like she was a white woman. That's to do with the black chicks be doing now. I be like, don't you got a black son? Do you jump at him too? It's silly women. That's why I say I really don't fuck with them like that. You know what I mean? Like, I keep trying to tell y'all that. They like actresses and shit. There's no real personality. It doesn't matter if they're Afro-Latina. Doesn't matter if they're African-American. Doesn't matter if they're African. They're kind of all unilaterally the same. Mentally. At least a 70% rate. So that shit don't bother me. You know what I mean? But it's just funny. I'm like, bitch, I be around white women that look 20 times better than you. And they don't do no shit like that, so I know your shit is an actress role. It was like 80. But if that makes you feel good, makes you feel special, go ahead. Childish. Oh my God, it's so hot out here, guys. Give me like 20 seconds. I'm gonna be inside the homeless shelter. That shit be funny as hell. Nigga said that shit. I said, you serious, son? It's bananas. Now give me a second, man. I gotta get a house, turn the air on, some more shit. Man, back at the crib. Oh, this is real quick so y'all know. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can do this in a safe way. Since niggas want to talk about what niggas surround us look like and shit, that's what my surroundings look like, nigga. Nigga came in and said, yo, he live in the project. I'm like, yo, you violent. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm just getting in the house. Nah, bro. I'm reading y'all comments. I'm reading them slow, but I'm reading them. Okay, I didn't see that one right there. The sun was too bright. Give me a second, y'all. I'll go up in the house. Oh my God, it's hot. All right, y'all, I'm back. Give me a second. Oh, fuck, I want to take this stuff off. I'll be back on camera in like 2 seconds, y'all. Let me just, yeah, I got to take my shit off. I'm sweating and shit. It was cool last night. Now it's hot as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It was real cool. And so I'm kind of dressed for it. Like, hold on, let me just turn this air conditioner. Y'all know the vibes, man. It's hot outside. That's why I came home. I was like, what the fuck am I sitting out here in the hot sun for telling these niggas? Well, there we go. Let's get this air thing going. All right, hold on one second. I'm going to be on camera with y'all in a minute. You know what was funny when I was talking to y'all earlier? I heightened my voice like 2 or 3 times because it was actually a black dude walked past me with his 2 black friends, I don't know, girlfriend or whatever, and they were like listening to what I was saying. And one of the girls shook her head. She was like, Like she knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about. That's a crazy thing. I wish there was more women that spoke up and they know what the fuck I'm talking about. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I had sweat in my eye, all kinds of shit. I wanted to stop and get something to drink. I was like, fuck that, I just want to get home. Damn, this shirt is soaking wet too. Oh my God. Yes, I'm gonna be on camera with y'all for a minute. I'm hot. I was sitting in that hot ass sun, but that's all right. I like when my skin is dark. Indiana, what's going on? I don't know what BB means. I'm gonna take it that you a troll. Diddy out of jail already? Nah, I don't know. Who sent you over here though? You know, this is the coward shit in it. If you ask these niggas who sent them over here or who told you what they told them, they won't ever answer you. That's why I said some coward shit in it. They won't ever answer you. Like if you was a real bitch, you'd be like, yo, this bitch sent us over here. She said, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? I can at least respect that. But if you coming over here, you troll, you can't even tell me who you trolling for. That means the person you trolling for is pussy. That's somebody I shouldn't even be worried about. Real nigga come up to you and be like, yo, nigga, I said it. What about it? What's happening? Y'all ain't doing that. Just talking. Yeah. So it's all good. It is what it is. Y'all give me a second. I'm washing my hands or whatever, whatever. I'll be back with y'all in a minute. I just love these little things. I think I'm going to keep this going for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Give me some whistle names in me or whatever, whatever. Y'all give me some. I'm just washing my face, shit like that. It is fucking hot outside. It started beating down like real heavy. So I'm like, God damn it. You know what I mean? Any questions for me? Anybody want to know anything? Y'all know I did work at Bad Boy for 17 years. So y'all want to ask me any questions about the music industry, anything like that or whatever, feel free to ask me. I might answer it. You know, unless you in here just to tell me what I can put. Nigga told me, you got your cash app pinned up. You can't be doing that with the black community. A nigga literally told me that about, like, this whole 3 hours has been like about a whole bunch of niggas. Nigga, read your comments. I'm not your nigga, first of all. Second of all, you talking to me like that ain't gonna get you nowhere. Third of all, fuck you and everybody living in your fucking house, including your kids, you bitch ass nigga. I don't know you. You be swearing up and down. Read my comment. Read your comment for what? You ain't spread no bread with me. What am I reading your comment for? We ain't friends. I don't know what black people get that shit from. They be on some shit like, yo, you part of the culture, so you gonna read my comment. Nigga, fuck you and your comment. I don't give a fuck what you got to say. Fuck your opinion. It seemed like a whole bunch of teenage shit to me. If that's any example, if any example of how serious you should take these folks, is by example of what they writing in the chat room, you already know it's Chuck. Y'all give me a second. I'm making me a salad real quick. You know, since I don't be eating and shit. Got a whole full refrigerator full of food. Let me put a shirt on real quick. This air gonna kick in quick. I got an 8,000 BTU air conditioner. Shout out to my homie and la gente de la Honduras that purchased that for me. This off the grip. They was like, yo, son, I know you need a new air conditioner. I was like, yeah, dope. He's like, yo, what you gonna do? I said, yo, man, I can't get nothing out nowhere. My man's in there was like, yo, nigga, don't even worry about it. Boom. Next day I came through, 8,000 BTU, brand new, in the box. Like, here, my nigga. That's why I be like, yo, I fuck with my Hondurans and yeah, son negro ahí, entonces no tiene nada por nada. I'm good. I don't need to be brown nosing with niggas. Like, niggas think you really owe them. Like, you gonna keep on performing for us for free. You gonna keep on doing it. And if you don't keep doing it, niggas gonna be held to pay. That's how some of these black folks be talking to you, nigga. Like, it'd be crazy. If you seen some of the shit that was earlier in the podcast today, if you seen some of the shit that was written, that's some of the people that was here. It sounded crazy. We had a nigga come back here 11 times to tell me how he felt. I'm like, nigga, I don't even know you. He came back 11 times. I'm trying to see if he go for 12. And y'all think that behavior is cool. I'm like, yo, that behavior will get somebody hurt up in this motherfucker. That's what's gonna happen. Because there's certain people don't play that shit. I know a lot of niggas out here got spokesmen and shit like that for them. They be trying to, you know, they be pumping to their people. We the toughest niggas. No, we the toughest niggas. Until the toughest niggas show up. Until the toughest niggas show up. You dig me? So, it is what it is, man. It's a rat race regardless. Now give me a second. I'm about to be back on camera with y'all. Because I'm about to slice me up a salad. Motherfuckers be confusing shit. I got vegan indulged in my diet. So, I like to be who I am. Niggas just talking like, yo, you don't look like you need a bitch. Nah, I might need a bitch. But I don't need your type of bitch. I don't need a bitch like you suggest. For real. And these bitches be suggesting. I'm going to sit that right there. That'll work. So I'll be on camera a little bit or whatever. If y'all wonder why this is like this, it's because this fucking Reynolds wrap won't close all the fucking way. So it's kind of just like that. See what I mean? Yeah, Reynolds wrap is like a industrial size one and shit. All right, so give me a second here. I'm going to just wash this out real quick, make me a salad. I've been fiending for a salad since fucking earlier or whatever. I was like, I really want a fucking salad. I ate a lot of salads, a lot of lentils. Beans is almost in everything. Beans and white rice or brown rice is almost in everything that I eat. Lately, I've been eating some red meats.
I'm gonna do red meat tonight to like boost up my this thing. So I always incorporate it. I don't eat a lot of red meat, and I really should, but I don't because red meat for me, it doesn't make me gain weight or anything like that. But red meat for me is just I don't know. It's just not a good idea, bro. It's just not a good idea. Not a lot of red meat. A lot of red meat never equals up to anything good. Please believe me. It never equals up to anything good. So if you can't avoid red meat. So I had somebody here earlier, and I want to tell you why I started this live. I started this live because about 5:30 in the morning, I ended up arguing with somebody over me speaking about Umar Johnson. I subsequently had a woman come in here, and she was upset about Umar Johnson. She claimed that she used to sleep with Umar, whatever she used to do. I don't know. I don't care. So, and coincidentally, this woman has never been here before, and I think it was her last night. All of a sudden, there's a woman that shows up, claims she's this woman. You know what I'm saying? And she's talking, she's saying whatever. She ain't degraded from any of the things I'm saying about her. The only thing she's doing is she's doing one thing. And that one thing is, don't you talk about me. I said, yeah, you lying. You lying. And that's why you say you got to get a team to come over and all this shit away, because you lying. You lying. And a lot of other people think you lying too, miss. You heard? A lot of other people think you lying too. I heard Huggy think she lying too. Is that right, Huggy? I know you're around, bitch. I heard Huggy motherfucking think she lying too. And you know, it's a different thing when Huggy think you lying. That's one thing Huggy will tell you about me. I don't ever be out here lying. And that bitch do not like me. Trust me on that one. You know what I'm saying? I won't even go that far. I don't hate the bitch. I just don't like the way the bitch move. I put it that way. I don't like the way the bitch move. Other than that, she cool. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. Okay, there it go. I was like, my shit about to die. I got to plug my shit up in a minute. My shit about to die. Is everything steady? Is it lagging or anything like that? Is anything going on? Let me know in the chat room or whatever. Even y'all ghost motherfucker, you know. Yo, over here, let me see what he's doing. I'm a voyeur. Hiffle, whiffle, whiffle, do. He'll never know it's you. Man, I'm about to go get litty up in motherfucking YouTube studio tonight. Y'all don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody come back here with 11 profiles, and I'm pretty sure it was the Lisa Snell's bitch in collaboration with this other nigga. It's crazy, man. You ain't got. I'll keep trying to tell you, y'all ain't got to worry about no other race. Like the dude coming in here calling me nigga is nothing. That's nothing. That's light. I kind of almost expect that. If that don't happen, I ain't even happy. The problem I have a problem with is when niggas come in here and they equally screaming, take that nigga down. That's the shit we doing with Umar right now. And I'm sorry, I just can't let that shit sizzle in my stomach. I ain't about to see the same thing happen with Umar. And I think Umar had good intention. Do I think Umar uncovered something that he couldn't cover, which was traveling course. That's what I think his real problem was. He had traveling course. He had I don't think he had intentions to have that school shut down like this chick is putting out there that only knew him for 3 fucking months. That was my problem. And I said, well, if you feel that way, you should have took the higher road if you say your job or whatever. We're going to look into that too. I want them to know she's online talking the way she's talking. That wouldn't be very representative for the company, now would it? Bitch. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to do that, though. She cool. Just stop lying, huh? Nobody like lying bitches, bro. Nobody. Tired of lying hoes. We went through a couple of sets here. We see lying chicks, you know. It's getting old. Getting real old. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Now what I'm gonna do now is I got some chicken strips. So I always add this into my salad. That's my protein. I already got some open. That's what's up. I ran into one of my homegirls last night, this crazy Dominican broad. That's why the niggas be like, yeah, I know one Dominican chick, that's all I need is her. That's all I need is her and her sister. Whatever the issue is, it's handled. Like, the bitch is gonna say, yo, it's cool. That's why I love these bitches. They be here talking shit to me. I be like, all
Cool. That's what's up. Look at this nigga. I'm gonna send this nigga over here. I said, all right, cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I've been threatening him probably like 35 times a day. I've been told I can't talk about my Cash App. I've been told that um, I'm a e-bagger. That's the new one they're using now. He's an e-bagger. Who the fuck uses anything in 2025 but dumb niggers? Like, I'm sorry, not black people, dumb niggers. Like, he's an e-bagger. Let's take this back to the high school. Let's take this. It sound like kids, bro. Like if you would have heard some of these people in my chat room today, they were so fixated on, we got to make sure he doesn't make any money. I said, damn, that's crazy right there. You have to have a lot of power to be able to convince a whole culture of people not to donate to one individual or whatever and think it's going to be some financial servitude. Bitch, I'll just go do something different. I'm talented as a motherfucker. Everybody know me, know that. You know what I'm saying? This shit is a big deal for y'all. This is where the buck stopped with most of y'all. This ain't where the buck stopped with me. You know what I mean? So I had higher heights. This was fun. You know what I'm saying? I'll continue to do it, but yeah, you don't worry about stuff like that. That was crazy. I said, damn, I got people in here that's fucking, you know what I mean, bro? Y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen and hit the like button. I'm just making me something to eat real quick. Guys, I just walked in the house. I'm going to take y'all off camera one more time while I'm eating because I'm starving right now, like for real. I am starving. I went to New York last night instead of where I usually go and like fucking, I hate buying shit down there to eat. It's like $10 or $15 to eat and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It was funny too. Let me tell you another funny little story. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. Oh shit. The fuck did that get stuck right there? Let me tell you a quick little story. So when I was covering the Diddy trial, right? I always tell people I was down there 10 months ago. Well, now 11 or 12 months ago. Now, I was one of the first motherfuckers down there. I was down there before any of these vloggers covered it, and they tried to make their concession by going in the courtroom. And I'm the end all be all in this trial. I've taken over the case and all that shit, you know. And so I noticed something. I want to show you how can I say it? How one-sided people are, and how a lot of this stuff that's going on that you're seeing online is based off something very deeper than just this plain old discrepancies. These women are strategically online and they're trying to get men off the air. Any man that they don't like or whatever, they did the same thing over at TikTok. They did the same thing over at Twitter. You know, this is what it is. And a lot of men don't want to sit back and acknowledge it, or men will come in with their, you know, I ain't never had a daddy, but here's a daddy speech. I'd be laughing at them motherfuckers the most. Y'all don't get those dudes. Hold on one second. Y'all put some cheese on the shit. I am sorry. I think I'll plenty of stuff right now. So let me at least make me a salad real quick. You guys want to watch? Oh shit, bitch. I forgot that spoon open, fuck. Oh, yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like in there. I'm weird. Break this damn spoon off. Hee. What is hee mean? What you hee-heeing about? I'm very weary of men that come into the chat room and type in hee or kiki. I don't like men that, like, listen, man, I don't like dudes that sit around and be like kiki, hee. You know, I don't like dudes that sit around and they only got smoke for their own, but ain't got smoke for nobody else. You ain't got no respect for these motherfucking separatists. You ain't got no smoke for nobody else but your own. I call that a weak nigga, man. T. Bitches be sitting around and talking like T. A T. Y'all don't lose that sissy ass shit. A key, T. Oh, sissy ass motherfucker. I don't know. I don't play it. Wait, too many moist motherfuckers online. Y'all ain't never noticed that, girls? It's always some man online, always willing to be like, key, T. You got fired on your own page, girl. I'm like, God damn, bro, y'all niggas sound like the bitches out here. What the fuck going on? It is what it is. Give me a second. Y'all gonna freak out when y'all see my shit. Be like, damn, you eat your shit like that? Yeah. So I put soy sauce on my salad instead of salad dressing. I know it's weird, but trust me. Trust me. One day I'm gonna show y'all how to make my Greek salad. You know, love it. I make Greek salad, Russian kebab. I make a whole bunch of different shit. If you fuck with me, that's what business talking about. You need that one. I know I don't. I know how to cook. All my exes will tell you that. I know how to cook well. I don't know how to cook. I know how to cook very well. All my exes will tell you that. Every girl that's ever been with me, I cooked with them. Everyone. This is a fact. Give me a second, y'all, because I'm about to eat. And like I said, y'all ain't doing nothing for me, so the fuck, we gotta be professional. You know what I'm saying? We professional with niggas you been sitting with for 3 hours. And it's like, nah, we ain't fucking with him. We only fucking with black women. That's all we gonna donate to. We gonna start a new precedence here on YouTube. We donate to black women. Y'all bitches remember that when y'all need somebody. Remember, go get them bitches to help you. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Go get them bitches to help you. That's your squad, right? Go get them bitches to help you. You know? Hold on one second, y'all. Oh, yeah. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. I appreciate it if y'all do hit that like button. I'm gonna go in here and eat something while I'm talking. I'm gonna talk to y'all while I'm eating. Somebody said in the chat, and they said, you look like you need to eat something. I ain't think I'm eating something now. Imagine being a nigga say, you look like you need to eat something. They don't donate a dime for a nigga to get something to eat. That's how I say these niggas are suckers, bro. I got black women and black men. Is weirdo still in the chat that ain't saying nothing? Shout out to the weirdos in the chat. Looking for me to say something and give them something to gossip about, right? I know the skill. Let's go on. There's 12 to the 22 people that ain't saying nothing in the chat. Shout out to y'all. They're sitting there hovering, listening to what you can listen to. Let me try to figure out what he's saying. Let me psychoanalyze him. Yo, it's a mental world over here on this YouTube shit, dog. I done seen it on this past 3 hours. I saw a nigga come back to my page 12 times after I told him, yo, nigga, I'm not interested in being your friend. This old nigga try to come over here and be my friend. Like, nigga, I'm not trying to be yo. I don't fuck with niggas like you. So I told him I didn't want to fuck with him. He kept coming back. 12 times. That's neurotic, right? Check this out. In the black community, that's normal to do. Isn't that sad? It's normal to harass people. It's normal to only get mad at other people that look like you. It's normal to get on like Mammy and act like you den mother to every man walking the earth. It's normal for them to do that shit. Not so much with me. That shit ain't normal with me. I'm not your fucking friend. Or that buddy. We'll be pounds to them, nigga, fuck you. Fuck you. Now, give me a second. Let me share this real quick. We only got retards in here right now. Give me a second, y'all. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And now I know. I'm getting retards in here. These are retards. These are not smart people. These are retards. These are retards. I say average 30% of YouTubers, participators, or fucking content creators. Half the motherfuckers didn't even graduate high school. You know what? A lot of times y'all sitting there listening to a high school dropout tell you about life. Unaccomplished motherfuckers He got work histories that are Starbucks and McDonald's. What are we gonna do about black people? On one end, we got these niggas talking about black fatigue. You saw in my chat room earlier. And then on the other end, I got black women fighting against me. It's a hard world. And they're willing to sacrifice you, which they proved. Sha'Carri Richardson the other day was ready to sacrifice her boyfriend. She looked that nigga in the face and then looked at the police and said, "Mr. White Man, I'll never talk to him again. Somebody punches me in my face." I said, "What you trying to imply? Does a nigga punches you in your face?" I was like, "Bitch, if you acting like that right there, I can tell how you acting on your own." Again, she lied on that boy that was her boyfriend when the police showed up. I got the video on my page. She said, "He abuses me too. I'm a domestic abused." That's how the bitch said it. "I'm a domestic abused. You a domestic abused? You retarded bitch." Another lying asshole. I don't have no fucking. I don't have no empathy for them bitches. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't have empathy for bitches that lie on niggas. I really don't. Maybe y'all do. How do y'all feel about Umar? I never asked y'all that. Okay. Well, look what's up, right? I'm gonna end this live because I have 20 creeper motherfuckers following me. They're mentally ill. I'm gonna go to YouTube studio, get rid of some motherfuckers, and I'll be back in a little bit. I want to appreciate y'all, even though y'all ain't donated nothing like that. I still appreciate y'all that showed up and hit the like button or whatever. I'm sorry y'all had to endure that, or whatever. But what y'all did see was everything that I'm telling y'all. These motherfuckers showed up and proved. The only thing I had to do was just bring it up. I knew that's all I would do. These motherfuckers jump at the chance because they live for the key, e. As long as I got you in the key, I always got you.